Yo, let me know if you guys can hear me all right. It has been a very long time since I've done a live stream, so I'm going to do my best at this one. All right, hopefully this all works out the way I want it to. We'll see. Shall see, but yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me all right, and hopefully we can get this rolling pretty soon. 2 minutes. Love the stash. Thanks. My wife would be very happy to hear that. All right. Wonder if I should do a quick audio test. Let's just see if we can get the audio working correct. Shanahan. You know if those audio levels are all right. It's always tough to tell. Should be though. I think there's a bit of a delay, but like I said, it's been a very long time since I've done a live stream. Christmas holidays were good. Went back up to Canada, spent a couple of weeks up there. So that was nice. Just a lot of family stuff. Just a lot of that, you know. Having to see everybody and you know, I honestly I like ate way too much, and that was like the biggest frustration, is just been trying to get back into a relatively good healthy state since the holidays. Actually, since coming back from the final round of FD. Turn your mic up a tad. Yep, I see that. I'm like there. That's full without me going in and doing some more. So I think your mic is only for the left ear. Oh, okay. Hang on. That might actually be a mixer. Let me know now. No, that's still showing left ear only. Okay. I should be able to make this mono somewhere. Download to mono. There we go. That should fix it. Cool. Yeah, just because I run through a Scarlett, it I have to kind of play with some settings there as well. I might get TikTok going as well, if you want to bear with me, because, you know, everybody loves the TikToks. Give me 1 sec. Be right back. I have to figure out how to make this work. A little more. Do you guys want like a little bit more out of that mic, or what are you thinking? I see, yeah, my levels are kind of low. Uno momento. Hopefully, let's play with some dials here. It looks like a little bit better. There we go. I think that's probably good. Oh, you said it was perfect. Now it's probably too loud. Let me know. I also just don't want it picking up a bunch of stuff. What is my best way to do this? Little more mic. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here for like the next couple of minutes, and then just let me know. All right, sweet. Thanks. What's up, Drift Chat? If you guys don't, if you don't follow Drift Chat, I mean, 100% that needs to be your next move, because honestly, the amount of info that I get from there is wild. Easily the best Discord when it comes to drifting. Okay, live in 2 minutes. I wonder how I'm going to set this bad boy up. I want to set up like my phone to run on TikTok as well. We'll see how that all plays out. Oh, does that not lock like that? What's the lowest? There we go. Oh, how are you guys all doing? What's everybody up to? I don't have my own Discord server. We have one for the Outer Zone. Honestly, I'm not super active on Discord, so I don't think it would be fair. I just don't. It's a fair bit of work, so yeah, I just don't think it would be the right idea. You know what I should do? Do I have TikTok on this phone? Because I might still need my other phone. We're gonna find out. I run two phones, so I have one that like I just use for filming. So like all the video stuff that I do when I'm live at events and things like that, it's all done with that phone, and then that way I don't have to have this one. So refresh. My bad. Ah, thanks guys. Okay. I thought there was an English stream as well. I wonder if that is on a different spot. Can you guys let me know if you know? Okay. I recognize this car. I should know who this driver is. I definitely recognize this car because I mean I'm fairly certain she did some stuff over with Drift Masters. I want to say Germany. So we'll see. Hopefully you guys can sync this up all right if that works for you. Let me know if you want the audio in here. I've got it turned way down on my end, but we're not getting any driver graphics up. There is. I thought there was an English stream. I'm going to just kind of search for it off to the side and see. Finnish girl. Yeah. Lithuania. Okay. Videos. Let's go to their live. So they have one live. I mean, I'm down for that's it, Sandra. Yes. Oh, there we go. Now it's okay. Let me know if you guys want some audio from desktop. Oh, there's should be just a little bit. Looks good so far. I do like this track light. I was looking at it this morning. I think it's I do think this is cool the way that they're able to do it. A little bit shallow. So the issue with like, I know a lot of people like constant radius turns, but there is like my issue with a constant radius turn is that there is nowhere to make an adjustment in it. Like if you do not enter perfectly, it's pretty much done. So turn it up a bit. Do you want the audio from the desktop or from the thing? Okay, I'll go up a little bit more. Let me know. We're gonna have to play with this. So you guys just give me feedback and I will do my best. So once again, I'm not super big into streaming. I'm also going to be, it is in English now. Okay, cool. Sick. I'm also rusty because like, obviously I've been off work for a bit. Sorry. Open TikTok. I'm going to have to make a TikTok for, to get this stream going too. Let's make sure it's my profile. What is going on? Oh, I'm on the Outer Zone TikTok. That's right.
Yes, it is in a borrowed car.
All right.
It is the one, the only.
Connor Shanahan.
Connor Shanahan.
I'm gonna make sure I watch this one.
Drift Masters champion. That is not his usual GT86.
This will be good.
Borrowed a car. The car has come from the guys at NMK Performance. So let's see what Connor Shanahan can do.
Yeah, it's definitely got me itching for the season for sure.
In this car earlier on today, but Connor, a well-capable driver. We're very excited to see him here in Oman. As he makes his way down. Nice initiation from Shanahan.
Real deep in that zone.
Getting that back wheel
right there.
Filling the zone near perfect. Little dab of the brakes now as he comes.
Good job in the inside clips.
Two.
Man, that thing transitions fast.
Time through inside clip 3.
Holy.
Connor Shanahan. Looks like he's driving his own car.
Oh,
so comfortable.
bit of a wobble.
Outer zone, making his way through the center again. Big snappy transition.
That's interesting. I wonder
just held the car off the power for a split second.
The way that thing is transitioning, I mean, I immediately go to like Ackerman and how that's all set up, but
he's two-time Drift Masters champion, so
yeah, that was nuts. Woo. They gotta get their audio sorted though. Holy. Sorry, that's gonna be really loud. I'm gonna bring it down just a bit. Yeah, he has. I mean, a lot of it is like the Ackerman settings. There's a wobble right there. Gets back into it. That looks pretty good. But like, that looks a little bit better. The transition before was like really quick, but yeah. It doesn't. I don't know if I would say it looks jumpy, but he's doing a fair bit of work. Like if you watch, it's great with white wheels because like you can see that back and forth. So.
Going to be pushing for that second run.
That's good. Are we not getting judging scores up yet? All right, let's get this swapped over. Hey, I do have mine signed in. Sick. Okay.
Ukraine.
Session too long expired. Oh, Jesus.
What Polivana can do. He looks excited. He looks pumped.
I don't think Dean is there. Churba? Yeah, I believe so. He had his car out there, so.
Heading off for his first qualifying line. Very early initiation, drags that handbrake a long way trying to get that car
Not too bad so far.
Zone. Puts the foot down now as you see him coming through the first inside clip.
I wonder if this is the camera angle, because that transition looked pretty snappy too. It's incredible what camera angles do for the show. Like especially how you see it. Like when you get dead on like that, the transition can look a little bit more violent.
Flick back for the last time, full throttle transition.
Ooh, one wheel off.
The handbrake, small little tap of the front brakes, making sure the back of the car gets out to where the judges want it. As we see him coming in, transitioning.
I will say, man, OIDC stepped up their game a lot with this live stream. This already looks like monumentally better. They got to work on this though. Like, I'm glad that we've got the car audio. Like that's great for the replay, but. Guys, you're peaking like crazy. I'm going to bring it down for you. Okay, so we don't get it. What do you guys think of that? Like, do you want call? Oh, there we go. So this is Salovnia. Yeah, Trevor's got the new M2 build. Enjoy this. We're back to work. Hey, just put it on the background. We can just hang out. Okay, I'm into mine. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to make a TikTok video. Who's up here though? One to watch apparently. All right, I'm gonna make a TikTok after this, and then I'm gonna go live. Kevin Piscotti. Let's see how this goes. Nice little backfire to kick it off. Damn. Already loose. Whoa. Already got a tire fire. Look at the left foot brake, though. Holy. No, that's an actual car fire. Might be out. No. Oof, little off. There you go. Sometimes it's, so they'll like fill up the tank, and depending on how they have the breather set up, sometimes it's just like the fumes coming off the breather. Damn. They got to get this sorted though. This like replay audio is way too loud. Yeah, Race Data Labs is there. I know that. Mr. Michael. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to make a quick TikTok. All right, if you see this video up right now, we are doing a watch along with Oman International Drift Championship, OIDC. Got it up in a few spots as well, but you can watch along on TikTok. So join us. Let us know what you think. All right. Going to go live up on TikTok as well. I'm going to have to be jumping back and forth. I should have set up this over here. I guess I could just move this over and then I've got both you guys. Okay, let's go live.
That definitely doesn't look like a Corvette.
OIDC. Watch party.
Unless he's driving a different car, I'm not 100% sure. This says he's in a C6 Corvette, sorry. Just getting mesmerized by all the lights, drone
Confirm your age.
all the stops we put out here. OIDC.
Man, TikTok, yo. All right. I'm
Buying
not going to tell you guys my age.
prices.
Could probably guess, though.
A little bit of what's going to happen, and my mind was blown. So
The mustache will throw you off.
definitely tomorrow night. That's all I'll say.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I know.
Abraham, he is
Oh my gosh. Facial age estimate. Oh, perfect. Man, TikTok stuff is interesting. Let's see if what they guess my age is.
leaves the line. Same as his teammate Kevin. Look at the bangs and flames coming out the exhaust. All the anti-lag straight out the wastegate there underneath that BMW. Very shallow initiation. Not really getting out of zone one. Carrying big angle, dropping a wheel.
Ooh.
And over.
Saw that coming, though.
Abraham just getting it all wrong.
Sorry, guys. I got to get this done. All right, there we go. Do I have enough cable length? I think I do. All right, let's. I just want to see the chat. All right, you guys are getting moved. There we go.
Next up is someone who is definitely impressed me so far today. This is
Here we go. Okay, now we're cranking.
maybe I got the name wrong, but interesting thing about him is one, that car is absolutely
MRT Media over on TikTok. I probably should have got TikTok set up with Streamlabs as well. Maybe I can work on that in the background, but hope Wally makes it to Formula Drift this year. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. I mean, obviously, FD watches what's going on with everything. So, what's up, guys? Over on TikTok side of things, we are doing watch along. If you want to jump over to YouTube as well, we've got it going there. I'm gonna do my best to keep up on comments wherever I can, but can sync it up with what's going on right now with OIDC. I don't know how much the delay is, but if you want to watch it in real time with us, we got that going over in YouTube. So, 13-year-old, jeez.
round one qualifying the first night of OIDC 2026. Jihad leaves the line. Nice initiation.
Looks good, a little bit. Yeah, I just need to push that a little bit deeper into the zone.
Into that zone, but he does put a wheel in there as we see him now full throttle through the
Ooh,
intersection.
hesitant.
There, making sure he got inside clip 3 as he pushes his way now all the way to outer zone 4. Just coming a little bit shy away. Maybe the nerves getting better of the young man. As we see him now coming.
Oh, big handbrake to get that transition.
Huge handbrake drag, trying to get that car out wide where he wants it.
Not too bad, though.
One of two
Listen, at 13, definitely couldn't do that. Definitely couldn't do that. Okay, I might like leave a comment to them about this like replay. Do they have a live chat for this? $51 points. Jihad, yeah. Will Hero retire from FD? No, I don't think so. From my understanding, he did really well in his rally test. So we'll have to see how that plays out. The category that he's in, there is some overlap with dates, so I'll have to see. I know some people are looking at like the entire rally schedule and being like, he's going to miss all of them, but he's not running like WRC. It's like a subclass within it, so. No, it's turned off. Oh, they turned off the chat for the thing. Okay. I mean, I wish they would turn it back on so we could just tell me like, hey, your replays are way too loud. I don't know anybody there personally to like text them, so. Oh, I like those graphics though. That looks sick. Ooh, that car is set up quite well. Ooh, this looks good. Look at that. Just like flickering on that brake. Now I don't know if that. No, it's. See, look at. Just little taps. Not bad at all. I mean, a little bit more time, I think that could be really, really good. S58, yeah. Rob Bob, watch from the UK. What round of FD are you excited for the most? Probably Vegas, Bullring. Should be interesting. I'm excited for all the new rounds, so yeah. What are we watching? Oman, yeah. If you guys want to jump over there, like I said, I've got this running up on YouTube as well. So if you want to do the full watch along, you can do it there. But we got it running on the TikToks. So I haven't connected Streamlabs up to it. I could potentially try and do that. I don't know. See, this is the problem. Is like I don't know how vertical this would work out either. If it would if I had to make a second thing. I'm not great with Streamlabs stuff. I haven't streamed in years. So I don't know if I could do like a second stream where it's cropped differently. I'm not sure. I would like that. That would be ideal, but I don't know. All right. Woo. That is bitey. Yeah. See, no, not too much. Can almost tell just even like with that for where's. Yeah, you can tell almost like right off the kick what's going to end up happening, just with the car setup. So it's a little hard to explain what I mean by that, but I'll see if I can point at that a little bit better. Who do you think is going to win FD this year? I'd love to know what you guys think. Who's going to win FD this year? It's hard to vote against James. It really is. I don't know though. I think Freddie's coming back with some new grit. I really do. Swipe right to view more comments.
It is the second of our Shanahan brothers. It is the one, the only Jack Shanahan.
All right, Jack Shanahan up. This will be good.
OIDC debut here at 2026 season.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in Ireland for Drift Masters. I'm really excited for that round. Of the Drift Masters rounds, it's one of my favorites. Purely on a fan engagement side of things, it's so great hanging out with Irish drifting fans. You guys are obscenely knowledgeable. What's up from Norway? There's a chance I'm coming to Norway next month. I don't know if it's actually going to come together though. I'd love to come back. It's one of my favorite countries to visit. All right, let's see. Big e-brake. Well placed though. Really deep in that zone. Oof, lifting. He is looking for as much grip out of that car as he can get.
Just to correct the angle as he comes into the second outer zone, making his way through the inside section now. Filling zones absolutely near perfect.
God, he's good.
As he comes through now, look at that, carrying all the lock in that Sylvia, making his way through the center section. Last inside clip. That is a good one from Jack.
Man, that's good.
The Shanahan brothers have arrived in Oman, and I am excited to see what they're going to do this season.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, for everybody over on TikTok, if you guys want to watch what we're watching at the same time, it is live on YouTube right now. You can either tune into Oman, 85.7, nice, and do that. I also have a simulcast, if you will, going at the same time. So comments, let's get into those. Sean Booth, good take Pro Spec Championship. He really might. Wouldn't be shocked. Scoring is kind of popping up as it goes. I don't know if they're going to flip back to the other stuff. Would I be open to judging an Assetto Corsa comp? Honestly, probably not. Yeah, it's just tough. Super tough. Booth definitely win Pro Spec. We'll see. Do you see the new tire rules for drifting in Norway? No, I haven't. Let me know what they are, though. The OAA stream has the replay volume turned to 11. Yeah, the watch party is welcome to relief from my ears. Hello from Latvia. What's up? Love Latvia. It's hoping to come to Ireland DM this year, but it clashes with Le Mans 24-hour, which I'm going to. Damn. Wish they're a week apart, but maybe next year. Off season is over already. I know. I know. I love that this is like the way we kick things off.
What way the judges are going to score this.
Thank you guys for tuning in, though. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's just not there. That car's got so much front bite. So much. Look, you can tell the moment he gets on the throttle, so he has 0. I like these little intros, though. Grassroots car must have 2.5 bar minimum. Love this. It's up from Switzerland. Tire Slaughter Drift. I like the name.
Beautiful. I mean beautiful. It is such a nice car. Mark IV Toyota Supra. 1000 brake horsepower.
I should try and work on and see if I can get... I don't want to screw anything up, though. Like, I would love to get the TikTok up on this as well. Just not there yet. Any plans to make a trip to Australia this year? I have no plans. Your stream is too quiet. Oh, just from the audio. Okay, I can bump up the live stream audio a little bit. Let me know. Like in the stash, thank you. Watch from Ontario. Whereabouts in Ontario? Let me know. Obviously, I'm from Ontario, if you didn't know. No plans to go to Australia yet. Honestly, I just need someone to kind of invite me to go, to be perfectly honest. It's just I don't have the time to go on my own accord. It kind of needs to be me working something.
Nice initiation there.
Oof.
Good job getting that back wheel.
Oh, is that 2-wheel?
Towards the end of that zone.
At least one, maybe
Through the
2.
first inner clip.
A little early on that
Carrying
transition.
through that
Just a
centre
touch
section,
early.
Putting the foot down now. Smoking them rear tires. Trying to get that Supra
Yeah.
as wide as he can. As he comes back through the centre.
Yeah,
one
just
more time. Get
not too
ready
bad, though.
to
Car looks
flip
all right.
Back for the next outer zone. Oh, just a little bit too early. Not getting as deep in that zone as he would like.
Ottawa, gotcha. Sick.
Front brakes on and gets it back.
Actual
Really
Ottawa,
neat.
or are you from like Gatineau, or are you over in like Laval? Like, I guess you said Ontario, so it wouldn't be in Laval. Gotta love a Mark III Supra.
Maybe a score on the board. Hopefully the temperatures aren't plaguing him too much. I'm sure coming from Sweden, he wouldn't be really used to these unhappy temperatures, nor is the car. But it's a
Andreas
67.7
lives, yeah, Sweden.
for his first run.
I love how much we
Happy with that score.
this series brings in like so many international drivers. This could almost be closer to like the FIA Cup than the FIA Cup actually is. Just like when we talk about the amount of drivers it gets in.
And Andreas is qualifying.
Need to get you to WTAC to come get you to commentate Drift Park. I mean, if you know somebody, like, get them to hit me up.
It is Moyad,
I'd love to come down to World Time Attack. Same thing. It's just a matter of having somebody pay for it. I know that sounds shitty, but I only get a certain amount of free weekends to myself, so I have to be, I have to, you know, keep those, keep my free weekends free, if that makes sense. Oof. Didn't have it. How often do I go drifting? Been 4 times not this year, but like this off season, if you will. I'll probably go out again at the end of this month.
He puts the foot down, has that V8 screaming around the next outer zone as we see him coming
Man,
back
that sucks. The entry just
to
wasn't
this
there.
intersection. Nice timid transition, not as snappy and quick as the last one, but does a nice
Car's
job now.
tilting pretty good.
Around the second to last corner.
Oof,
2
big
more inner clips to
hesitation.
go, ticking them boxes, doing exactly as the judges asked. Not a bad second half of the run, just unfortunate the first half.
The
Missing that gear.
commentator's name is escaping me right now. Sorry, it's 9:45 in the morning, and I'm not awake yet. Haven't had enough coffee. But anytime you have to do commentary by yourself, it is just so difficult. It's so much work.
But yeah, it's a 45.7 for Moya.
Everybody jumping in on TikTok. We were watching OIDC. You can watch along on YouTube, sync things up if you want. Or I've got this going up on my own YouTube channel as well. You can do a watch along there. So, yeah, either one is good. I do need, like I said, I need to get, is anybody here, like, let me know. Is anybody here like a Streamlabs expert? Could I get TikTok up and running? Linked here. Mike Leeson. I knew that. Thank you. Thanks, Drift Chat. Could I get Streamlabs to sync up to TikTok while we're doing this? Damn.
Whoa, big snap to angle.
Whoa, save it.
But maybe a little bit too late as he over-rotates on the first corner. That's not the runs we've been seeing him do all morning in practice. So
Damn.
our thoughts,
Tough
the
go.
driver is going to have a lot to do on his second qualifying run. As we see, he's
Tough.
going to use this to feel out the grip levels on the track, try and get some data that him and the team can make a plan of what way they're going.
Mikey's a legend, crack job. Yeah. Yeah, I admittedly, like, I had conversations with the guys from Oman to get me out there as well, but I'd have to be gone for an entire month. So it just came down to like budgetary things. So like, hey, we'd love to have you come out, but you know, obviously that's a ton of money to have me there for the entire month, and it's just a lot. So that's just what it kind of came down to. Upsis, first time, bro.
A lot of work to do. Second run. That is a 0 as predicted. And we're going to head back, and it will be another Latvian driver up next. It is Alvas Letskinis in another
Alvas,
E36,
another Latvian driver.
a supercharger and a V8. And trust me, it's
that roll bar is super far back.
Screen. These Latvian
There we go.
drivers bringing some standard of cars to Oman this year.
That's
So
Galanis.
see
Lanis?
what
Oh,
Alvis can do. A little bit shallow on that first corner.
yeah, first zone, not great.
You hear the V8 screaming, locks the front brake, tucks the nose, lovely inside them inside clips. We see Alves now trying to get the car back wide.
A lot of great drivers coming out of Latvia.
Makes his way through the center.
Lot of great drivers coming out of Latvia.
Transition, huge handbrake drag there, trying to slow the E36 BMW down as he makes his way around the last corner. Inside clip 1, inside clip 2, and over the line. It's not a bad run. Definitely seen him do better earlier on in practice.
I just realized, really appreciate the post up in Drift Chat to get this shared. Means a lot, guys. So if you are from Drift Chat, appreciate that. If you're not, make sure to go and check out Drift Chat. Get on their Discord because it's just top notch.
So it's a 59.3. He does have a score on the board. A lot of room for improvement. A few mistakes in different places, but him and the team will be analysing that run when they go back in to try and figure out where they can improve and get more points on that second run, because you know the higher the points you get in qualifying, the higher you go in the battle action tomorrow night. Everyone wants a space in that top 32.
Oh, hopefully I can do top 32 with you guys as well tomorrow. It might be a little tougher. I gotta drop my kids off at school and stuff. So, Alika, what's up, buddy?
The kebab fighter is back.
Yeah, Eggers Kurgaris. Oh, question mark in there. I like it.
F22 BMW.
Honestly, some of the best kebabs I've ever had.
Well-capable driver, a new build this year.
Ooh.
Out to Oman. Oh, not getting as deep in that first.
What is a new
outer
build
zone.
for him?
You hear the V8 screaming from that F22. 800 brake horsepower in this car, as you can see.
Yeah, it's a bit shallow.
You
can tell. You can tell he's just, the car is just so hooked up. This is left. There it is. It's very dim.
A good job here in the kebab fighter. One or two little mistakes, not getting too deep in some of the outer zones.
Not bad.
But
Not bad at all.
Score on the board either way, with a little bit of room to improve. But Craig is definitely able to do it. We've seen him get podiums here before in OIDC, so I'm excited to see what he can do in his second run. Just a little bit shallow in that first corner. Judges will be penalising that. They said they want you nice and deep.
I can't change my stream settings while I'm live. All right. I'll see for the next one if we can do TikTok at the same time. But yeah.
Our graphic glitched 100 times there. It was that fast. I didn't get to read Edgar's score. Hopefully it pops back.
Not bad. Great guy too. Like Edgar's is such a nice guy to hang out with. Nah, I didn't forget I drift. You got to remember, like, so one of the things that like we don't talk about enough is the fact that like you do all this practice and then you sit and do basically nothing, and then you have no like pre-warm up, and then you do your burnouts, and then it's like go. So you might be sitting for like a couple of hours, and then you just have to get back into it and be perfect. Like it's not like they're going most of the time going into practice and coming back up. I would love to see what drifting looked like if you got a practice run and then went out for qualifying. I bet you the scores would be insane. Yeah, I bet you they would be absolutely mental.
Jay-Z screaming in that E46. Nice initiation.
All right.
Not Yet again, another driver gets deep at the start of the zone, but not filling it all the way.
Yeah, seeing that a lot, like super deep at the beginning and then comes out. This layout's confusing, so many lines. Yeah, it is. But the upside is it makes it a little bit easier to run multiple layouts, which I think is great.
Back in, big handbrake drag in the decel zone. You see the body roll on that E46, just a little bit tricky to drive, but Saeed doing a good job connecting the dots, trying to put the best run together that he can. And let's see what way the judges are going to drive it. Sorry, not drive it. Judges. Mike's just writing.
Yeah, see, it's just,
I'm trying to talk at the same
it's one of those, like, if you get on the throttle, like, when you feel like you need to, you're kind of too late. Like, you're almost having to get on before that because there is that bit of delay. And I think that's the difference between, like, drivers who are good and drivers who are great is the way that they actually get, the way that they react is predictive. It's not reactive, right? Like we talk about that with like transitions and things like that. But even just getting into the zone, it's a massive difference. Ooh, package just got dropped off. Some 3D printing filament. Working on like a big print right now.
It is
Nasser Henya. Oof, another one. Tough.
This car has been in the air for a lot of the day. The guys have
just want to say your videos are awesome. Love the information you give for FD. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's coming over from TikTok. Yeah, thanks, guys. If you didn't know, I did start a second channel just for build content, specifically because the more research and the more conversations I have with other YouTubers, if you're not staying in your lane, you're not just producing the content everybody wants you to produce, it's just going to be tough for you.
The E36 moving to get a score on the board, but just unfortunately, the car not playing ball from the start. It doesn't look like it wants to go an angle.
I do really like this like graphic that comes up. It looks super cool.
Touring car or something. Just see the end of Nasser's qualifying run. Yeah, that corner there is where it all goes wrong.
Oof, getting glitchy. I don't know if that's the stream. It shouldn't be my PC. This is a pretty monstrous build.
So we're heading back to the line. And we have another driver representing Jordan. Anas Al-Helo.
Yeah, Jack, I mean, I have a whole like theory about Jack Shanahan and like if you understand the dynamic between him and his brother. Ooh, hang on, this looks sick. I'll get back to that in a second. Damn, that's a lot of angle. Oh, he's having to really push though. Really push.
We see him now maybe watching a small bit wide in the center section, dropping one wheel.
There we go.
Transitions into that outer zone again, doing a good job now in the second half of this track. He brings it through the last two inside clips and over the finish line.
Okay, we'll talk about the mustache here in a minute. Yeah, so my theory around Jack and Connor Shanahan. So if you understand the dynamic, which is like, obviously Connor has an incredible Red Bull contract. I'm not saying like he's a bad driver, doesn't deserve it, or anything like that. But Jack does the vast majority of like the setup and the car maintenance and helps out with like logistics and stuff. And I think if Jack could focus more on just his driving and less on the mechanic side of things, he would actually be a better driver. We see it time and time again that the drivers who just focus on driving do better. And I think it's just all you have to do is think about driving, so you're going to drive better. So if Jack didn't have as many responsibilities for the team, I think he would actually drive a lot better.
PS13, 904.5 brake horsepower, and she definitely
super specific. Candy culture.
That, so I did.
I do not know a lot about this driver. Actually, I don't know anything about this driver. If you guys know a little bit more, please let me know.
She is a woman on a mission. Some brilliant runs in qualifying. Hopefully nerves stay out of that car for this run, and we see Adrienne.
Chicane looks very smooth.
Down a nice run as she
quick hesitation.
Gets that wheel into the outer zone. She see her now hugging the outer line, full lock from the angle kit on that PS13, making her way through the first inside.
Nah, he's too
flip.
old to get
Do you
better.
see
That
the
is
speed of that
shenanigans.
transition coming in
That is absolute
harder than
shenanigans.
anyone else
James
I
is
think we've
only
seen
getting
today.
better.
Little dab of the
There
front
you go.
brake there now, trying to keep the car on track. Oh, maybe just dropping 2 wheels at the end there. She bites her way back through the center section. Huge angle yet again.
This is a car that could use a little bit more grip. Not a lot, but like a little bit more. It's very floaty, and I think that's part of the issue.
One or two little mistakes.
Yeah, elephant in the room, the mustache. Straight up, my wife wanted to see what I look like with a mustache. That's it. That's all it was, and I promised her that I would do it, and it's the off season, so this is the time to do it. We'll see if it stays.
Good job through here. Look at the speed of that transition. A 57 on her first run. She'll be delighted with that.
Should be delighted with that. I don't know about that.
Her and her team will be able to figure
Whoa,
out the
sorry.
areas that she can improve in for the second
Buttons
run.
aren't toys.
Not a bad run at all. One of 3 female drivers on the grid this weekend.
Oh. Does it not show how many people are watching live?
Okay, we're heading back to the line. It is the
I guess
young
not.
man,
I turned all that off.
Khalifa Alpha Hassi. Well, we've a 13-year-old in the grid, so Khalifa's 17, so I can't call him that anymore. 800 brake horsepower in this 180SX V8.
That looks
Huge
good.
angle from the young man from the UAE, throwing it in, using all the lock in that first corner to slow down that car.
Dang, this looks really good.
Great job now as he flicks back.
Ooh, bit of a
Lining up
correction
for
there, but it
out
looks
of
good.
smoke. Tree doing
Needs to
a
be a
great
bit
job.
deeper. Ah!
As deep as we like to see, but the smoke coming out of that car. The 180SX being pushed to the limits here today. You see him now putting the foot down.
Damn, this looks good though.
Khalifa, a well-capable driver. He's getting so much more comfortable in this car. He's made big
All
improvements.
right.
A lot of seat time in the off-season.
I'm a
and
fan.
it can really show. Bangs of it coming over the finish line. Some of these builds are just crazy.
Oh. Yeah, we're watching OIDC, so you can watch along. We've also got simulcast going at the same time. So if you want to check that out, should be a link in my bio, and you can head over onto YouTube and follow us along there. It's a good chat. What did I miss? In what part? The whole thing? Qualifying's been pretty good. I don't know. That's what you missed, I guess.
It is beautiful.
Ooh,
90 Toyota Supra.
big wing.
Youssef
Already a fan.
Bahwart from Saudi Arabia.
Is it
Car.
GR? Oh,
Really
interesting.
like a dream build.
That is
Carbon
nice.
Kevlar, absolutely every part you would want on a drift car, and Youssef, a crazy driver behind the wheel. Let's see
You
what
get
he can
better
do in his
quality.
first qualifying run. Youssef leaves the line,
There we go.
screams at the Jay-Z's. He makes his way
Ooh,
down the track.
man.
Little wobble coming into the
You see
first
that?
but he gets
Like that
back
little bit of
through.
crab walk?
Nice and wide.
See if it does it
on the
again.
white line. You see him coming through the first inside clip now. Full throttle.
You can
It's
see
the second
every
inside
input with this
clip.
car.
Oh, Youssef just
As soon as he
lost
grabs
a
the
little
e-brake,
bit.
it squats.
Trying not to dab the handbrake, trying to use angle to slow down the car. Maybe just
Left foot.
too late.
Oh, it's so
to slow down the
soft.
angle, but he's still keeping this run going. He will get a score. Flame shooting from underneath the
Man.
Supra. This looks amazing as we see Youssef.
That's
The
interesting.
speed he went through that last section there. Some power in this car.
Yeah, Shanahan's have already been on. Oh, man, that's wild. Oh, that thing's a handful.
See what happens here.
Dang, that's a handful.
Definitely second season in this car. He has tamed the beast.
Guys from Latvia did not do so well. It's all right.
Probably the biggest mistake in my opinion.
That's all right.
Scored the next outside
It's
zone.
always 2 runs.
He puts the score on the board, 49.7. A lot of room for improvement.
This is the issue with the A90 Supra. Like it can be an incredible car. It's just very unforgiving if you don't get the setup right.
End of Youssef's
Hey, thank you for getting those scores up.
head back to the line. Up next.
Hey, good morning, Dennis.
C6 Corvette it is of Hussein Mislani representing Lebanon. Hussein, an OIDC veteran. Struggling with this car today, he told me. He's like, the car's not playing ball. It was doing well a couple of weeks ago up in Abu Dhabi.
Just following along, watching OIDC.
Hopefully,
No, not doing the podcast on TikTok. We are watching along for the Oman International Drifting Championship. So I did not get my Streamlabs set up correctly to have the live stream on the go at the same time. And yeah.
Not too deep in the clip. Gets one wheel in all the way around.
Corvette's going to be disappointing. I can feel it. Man, super negative. Goody guy Tom.
Holding on.
It's not too bad so far.
Scrub off a bit of speed coming into outside zone 3.
Looks good, deep in the zones.
Flicking back, some speed through the centre section. A little dab of the handbrake in the decel zone, settling that Corvette. As he comes through the last 2 inside clips.
Whoa!
Oh, Hussein! Did he drop 2 wheels? Just
Interesting. TikTok has a podcast program with iHeartRadio if you ever want to do something. Yeah, maybe. That's not bad. I know. I think I have distribution on iHeart for the show already. I have to double. I'm almost positive, actually. We deal with like a podcast host that kind of just takes care of all that.
So it's a 62.
Hussein.
I'm interested to see what happened here. 62 in his first run. It's not a bad score. It's a score on the board for Hussein. A little confidence booster for himself, but he'll be watching back and just going, "Ooh, I need to tighten up there."
Yeah, track definitely tighten up after practice. Yeah, I mean, as it gets colder, it's just less greasy. That's the biggest thing. So it'll kind of tack up and make that grip a little bit better. What's funny though is there's like a point where it gets too cold and then it's like not greasy, but it just becomes slick again. So.
2 boys are good friends. Nazar said, "Come on."
First corner reminds me of Ferropolis grip-wise. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll have to look at it with that in mind.
Round 1 of OIDC last year. He's only doing round 1 this year. He's here for a bit of fun.
I think the run-up's bigger than. Kind of. I know what you mean. You're kind of flipping out a little bit more in Germany, but yeah.
Coming through the V8 screaming of Nazar Harbali. Spare car, his old 350Z, his old reliable car. Victor doing a nice job now.
Yeah, Jack, we are watching OIDC. So we've got this watching along here. You can sync that up. And then we also have a stream going over on YouTube with both views going as well. Dennis, we're taking over their U.S. live stream next Thursday. We'll have about 40,000 viewers. That's 6. All right, dude. Talk to you soon.
He's driving away anyway, so if he did hit it, it was just a little bit of contact. But yeah, not too bad for a lad that hasn't drove in a year. So let's see what way the judges will score.
A little bit inside on those clips though, but unexpected grip wise. I mean, it's one of those like the guys who are really, really good and the drivers that have done this a long time, they know what it's going to be like. So many drivers in it. Yeah, there's oof. All right. It's going all out at the end.
Okay,
another Z.
350Z. It is Robert Babagulian. This Z is unbelievable. It's such a well-prepared car. Robert, another OIDC veteran. Let's see what he can do.
Damn, up to 60 viewers over on YouTube. Appreciate the hell out of it, guys. Feel free to share if anybody else want to get to watch along. Going, damn, all right, hang on.
His first qualifying run. Huge!
That looks great.
Will he be able to hold it? I think
does a good job.
Filling that zone all the way and very deeply, but that was some initiation from Robert as he carries big angle through the first.
There's no tire pressure in the rear.
Now pushing wide.
That is a fast run though.
Outer zone, heading
look at this thing as soon as he straightens it out. Watch.
Sorry, my
oh
God, tangling my words because I'm just enjoying this run so much. Robert throwing huge angle on again. Coming through the center section for the last time. This is a brilliant run.
That's sick.
Robert Babagulian.
How's Jack doing? 85, I think it was. So not too bad. That's nasty. That's nasty. This guy's going to be tough.
To stop that car from over-rotating.
How many people all together? 62 now on YouTube. Kind of like fluctuating on TikTok between like 5 to 10. Not a ton. It's probably just because I don't have the screen up. So I'm hoping I can fix this for for our next one. I got to figure out how I do 2 different screen layouts at the same time, though. So
74 for Robert. He's going to be delighted with that one. A nice score on the board. He knows where he
how many people altogether for the event? I think it was 40. Sorry.
Round 1 of OIDC.
Yeah, big Tokyo Drift energy.
Up next, it is the man, the legend that is Ahmed Daham in the GR86, a B58 under the bonnet, pushing over 800 brake horsepower on low boost. Daham, just a drift legend in the Middle East, such a nice guy, and one of the nicest prepared cars.
Why didn't I do a podcast with Piotr? It's just timing. Just trying to get everything lined up. That's all. So, I mean, it's just the weekends are so busy over at Drift Masters. That's the biggest thing. 60 drivers, yeah. Yeah, we've had lots of conversations about it. That's just really what it comes down to. Technically, I did do one with him last year, 2 years ago in Germany. But he 100% deserves a full-length episode, and we will do it at some point.
He wants to get a good start to the championship. No stranger.
When does Drift Masters start? I don't have it right in front of me. I should know this, though.
At round 1, just to get a good score on that championship board heading into round 2.
First one, 26th of April.
Podium, Ahmed, we have to get through qualifying. So let's see what you can do.
No,
as
that was last year's.
Nice run up.
Ooh, looks good. Like how that car pivots just behind the front wheel. May 1st is our first event in Italy.
Hooks the nose in for the inside clip. In for the inside clip again. On the front brakes, lining it up. Pushing that car as
get in that zone. There you go. Good correction.
Look, drifting around the Muscat Drift Arena here as he transitions back. Listen to the scream of that B58 from Ahmed Daham. Coming through the center section again. Kicking off the last inside clip and over the line, bringing that car out for dinner definitely worked because it's playing ball.
Yeah, big fan of this car.
Here in Muscat, lovely run from
you can see like where that yellow section is before by the front wheel is kind of where that car wants to pivot.
Definitely a good confidence booster heading into the second qualifying run later tonight.
Hopefully McKeever's car is a bit more reliable for him in Drift Masters. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, Dwayne is almost due for a championship, so hope the Pope's healthy this year. Yeah, I was like at the airport when they finally called me and said that the event's not happening. It was pretty nuts. I found out like, I don't know, like an hour before it was posted publicly.
Okay, we head back to the line and it is the crazy S15 of Salam Salaf. Salam had a look around this car with him this morning. It blows my mind. Yeah, you can see by the bonnet what's going on. So this car has an
twin turbo.
LS7.
Yeah, twin turbo.
7-litre V8, twin turbo. With 2 turbos that are about the size of my head and all of the anti-lag, pushing over 800 brake horsepower on low
hesitation
boost.
there.
Salam doing a great job there. Look at this, filling that outer zone near perfect, putting the back wheel right on that white line. Exactly what
I really do think
smokes the center section.
LS turbo, twin turbo potentially, like we talk about like power curve and like ability to do things is kind of the way to go. LS supercharger is pretty good too. You just lose some up top. It's just packaging and reliability that becomes a bit of an issue because it's really hard to work on. That's like the trade-off, right?
Like this one more transition, one more inner clip.
That looks pretty good.
Brings it over the line. That's what we came here to see. Some good runs starting to come in now, representing Kuwait.
Oh, just wish it would have like flicked back around. That initiation just a little wonky.
What's going on with this? It's like, oh, it's an LS7, but it's all dressed up, and I've done this, and I built that, and then I put 2 huge turbos on it, and nitrous, and massive amount of anti-lag, and just when you come from where I come from, things like that will blow your mind. An 85.3.
Yeah, deserving. Very deserving.
He's going to be delighted with that.
When will the drivers list be out for Drift Masters? I don't know. I, believe it or not, like don't actually have that much more information than most of people get. Like, there's a few things. Basically, I get information from FD and Drift Masters about the same time that drivers do. So, sometimes I get information a little bit earlier, but not often.
This is all of the anti-lag. Not anti-lag, all of the anti-lag.
All the anti-lag. Oh, this will be interesting.
And bang central. Ali putting down some nice runs in practice. Good job earlier on today. So let's see how he goes on his first qualifying run. Throws it in. Screams of this LS300.
Ooh, too wide, too wide. Oh, I thought he was going off. See, not enough side bite. Look at the float.
Taking the life of the clutch there, trying to get that car through the centre section. Looking like maybe he's down on a small bit of power than usual. Not sure what's going on, if there's some mechanical gremlins.
Yeah.
Quali doing a great job now making his way through the centre section.
Flipping over to YouTube. Yeah, it's a little bit better of a viewing experience over on YouTube. Once again, I'll try and get the stream set up properly to do like simul. I just don't know how that works with both of them, that's all.
Leave the car a bit too loose. I'm not 100% sure. Definitely seen faster runs out of Valley today, but look,
Yeah, see, not enough side bite in that car.
In places.
It's all right. If you guys have any other questions, I mean, we can obviously talk about this, but if you want other stuff, I'm happy to chat about it. We got a bit of time together, so.
So it's a 43, not the biggest score. A lot of room for improvement, so hopefully the team can get that together. He's got a great team behind him in the pits looking after this car. So let's see what they can do, and we will be eager to watch Ali's second qualifying run here at round 1 of OIDC 2026.
Morning to you, Fade391. Where's everybody watching from? Just always, I always find it interesting to see where people are tuning in from.
See a yellow car in the burnout box. It should be on paper. Woka Saud representing Oman, E46 BMW. Let's see what Wokas can do. Wokas previous years has been in a Mustang, jumping out with that chassis, hopping in the old faithful BMW. Let's see, was that decision a good one? Most people would say yes.
Lithuania,
but
nice.
it's all down to personal opinion. So let's see our mark.
Tennessee, sick. Jakarta, damn. Okay, Malaysia. Holy crap. Alberta, bud. Alberta beef.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Quebec.
I'm like you guys at home. I'm sitting watching the screen, just interpreting, trying to figure out myself, like what's going on.
A lot of Aussies in here. That's sick. Do you do commentary for IDC? I do not.
That's what they're telling them. Just give us a minute.
Lithuania,
Ready, make sure conditions are
France,
the same.
6, Cyprus. Shit, well, I appreciate it, guys.
Wokas leaving the line.
Ooh, broken?
Like he missed the gear there. Gets it up,
Yeah.
flicks it in, very shallow on that first
Nah, see,
one.
not enough speed built up.
At all, as we see Wokas now.
New Hampshire,
Goes down
sick.
V8 screaming.
Brazil.
46 BMW. Wokas missing that zone completely. Sounding like maybe he's out geared or not the right gear
Nah,
ratio.
not right.
100% sure, but
Manchester, damn, what a spread, guys. Well, I appreciate this. Thank you.
That will be a 0. He's going to use the
Mississauga,
rest
baby.
to try and fill it out. Get some information he can bring back to him and his team and go, right, we need more grip, we need less grip, we can do this. Sounds like he's out geared to me, but it's just going off a sound of a car on the track.
I got someone from Muscat, Oman.
Probably be a 0.
No Irish judges here. Three-part Manji entry was chaos. It was choice, sorry, choice. Yeah, well, it's good. I don't know if there's a 2-move limit, though. That's the only thing.
That's where it just goes
Yeah, 0.
wrong direction, which would be a 0. We head back to the line. This is a man who is on a mission today. I just met him coming out of the hotel before qualifying. Very confident. Mohammed Siev in this GTA E6. A new driver this year. He's after improving so much. Loads of seat time. Was out
2 feet of
for
snow. I don't miss it. I don't miss snow in Canada. I was up there for the holidays, and 2 feet in a night is. I mean, in Mississauga, that shuts everything down. In Muskoka, it's par for the course.
Tomorrow night, so let's see how Mohammed does representing Lebanon. So he leaves the line.
Saumi.
Big.
I know that.
Huge initiation.
Finland. I don't know what
Back wheel,
Pikal.
lovely and wide out to that outer
I have to look that
zone.
up.
Are screaming as it's coming through the center section.
Devil.
Nice job here.
Low finish, Devil.
Filling that zone perfect. I'm nearly watching this as a fan, not as a commentator. Really enjoying this run. Huge flame out the side exhaust.
I kind of don't miss qualifying in FD watching.
Nice job, back wheel right out to the line as he comes through the center section. Hits the last 2 inside clips and over the finish line. Not a bad run. It's a very fast run as well.
Yeah, the seating bracket obviously was a pretty controversial thing. So
What way the judges are going to score, Mohammed?
Oh, somebody tagged me in that on Instagram. I didn't see who the judges were. I know Vernon's there, but I didn't actually see who else was going. To be honest, I haven't done like any homework for this. I just wanted to tune in more as a fan, which is something I don't get to do a lot. So it was it's kind of nice.
Go back in, they're going to analyze these runs. Standard of drift teams in the pits. Drifting's come a long way, man. That's all I'd say. Professional teams out there, as you can see straight away the drone shot. Look at the pit area. NMK Fresh X really making a statement. Multiple cars running. And speaking of Fresh X, up next is another one of their crazy.
I should do an Instagram story.
This time it has been
See you at Drift in New Jersey. I seen you at Drifter in New Jersey. Oh, what's up? Thrasher Miata. Sorry, I met a lot of people, so if I don't remember you, I apologize.
It was tested a couple of months ago in Dubai while I was up there.
Okay, real question. What's everybody's issue with Irish judging? Like break it down for me. What is the issue with Irish judges? And I just don't know. I don't know what the specific problem is. Yeah, the quality of the live stream for Oman is like so much better than it ever has been. Kieran, Vernon, and Third I don't know. Yeah, so there's an Irish judge in there. There is the Irish judge in there if you really want to put it down. Oh, sick. Okay, Thrasher Media. Thanks, man. Yeah, what's up, dude? I'm very excited for the Drifter movie to come out.
On the start line, Marshall, and away he goes for his first qualifying run of the 2026 season. He heads screaming down. See Dennis now doing a nice job there, filling out her zone 1. Pushing through the first inside clip. Snappy transition, all the angle just to scrub a bit of speed.
Do you like the livery on these cars?
For the second outer zone. Nice job here so far from Dennis Miguel. Comes through the center section, very fast transition, dab of the handbrake just as the judges asked to scrub off a bit of speed. Doing a nice job now as he taps the front brakes, lines it up for the second last inside clip, through the last inside clip.
All right, I got to be cringy here for a second and make a Instagram story, so just bear with me.
Definitely these Fresh X boys came to play this season here. OIDC.
Oof. Doing a watch along for the Oman series. If you want to jump in, we got a live going right now. Jump in the chat. Let me know what you think. Yeah, just hanging out, watching drifting.
First run, nice score.
That's terrible.
Starting base for him. Definitely be pushing hard to try to get up higher in that qualifying order by the end of tonight. So we're going to head back.
All right.
And up next, it is the man so good they named him twice. S14, driven by Ramsey, Ahmed Ramsey, representing Egypt.
What's up, Kyle?
Ramsey,
I know, Kyle.
800 brake.
If I'm not responding to things, you already know why.
Drivers, watch your power. They're obviously all getting.
If you guys don't know, KY1337 or Leet, that is the editor for the podcast. He has watched the podcast more than any other human being has.
Such a nice guy.
Should have said send it. I think I have to send Jared a check every time I say that. I don't have any problems with the Irish judges if there are no Irish drivers. Okay, so here's my thoughts on that. Irish drivers came from essentially the program that Kieran Hines developed. They drive to what Kieran Hines likes. That's it, right? If they come from a place where that is how the judging is built, they're going to drive that way. That's just how things are going to be. I wouldn't call it biased. It is just that if Kieran Hines is the person that taught you, because he was the one judging you your entire career, you're going to drive to his standard. That's all it is. So I wouldn't call it bias.
Hugging that outer line. He's doing a nice job now coming through, flicking back, lifting a wheel through that inside clip.
I'm not using the mic on the live stream and TikTok. I will be for streams coming on. I just didn't get Streamlabs set up correctly to do it. Damn, this looks good though.
Ramsey doing a great job here. Really liking this.
I like that transition. I know people are like, oh, it's lazy, but like it sets. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought, yeah, there's still another one.
Doing a great job there. I wonder, did the judges like it as much as me? Coming through. Watch
Do I have the alert box set up?
On the front. And that's a 72 for Ramsey. He's going to be delighted with that one. Score on the board for the first run.
I don't even know what the alert box looks like. I really should set up Streamlabs. I'll be doing live for the battles on here. I should be. I have to figure it out because I'm supposed to take my kids to school at that time, but we'll see. East Coast dudes with threes. Yes. Anywhere. Like anywhere that's where it comes from. I think that's fair. So.
Sylvia. And an insane driver behind it. Hytham doing some
hi, Jacob. How do you see that on the stream the car is missing side bite? Basically, if the car... If they come off throttle and the car just keeps sliding, that's like the easiest indication. So like if they e-brake, it's always going to like settle out a little bit further. But if they like come off throttle or they e-brake and it goes way far out, or if they're on throttle and the car is still washing wide, that's an easy indication. You can say the same about any other judge and drifters of the same nationality. Yeah, it's just... If that's the way you're taught, then you're going to drive to that better. So let's see if we can find a car. Ooh, that car's set up really well.
Perfectly on the white line, all the way around that first zone. As we see Hytham now.
It's really soft in the rear, though. See it bouncing around. So he's on throttle. It's fine. Damn, that looks good. This is what I mean. Like, you can have a car set up soft and still do really well. And that's a very soft car.
Oh, maybe just coming back on the power a small bit too early. Jumps out of his own. Hytham doing a great job though to try and control that beast of a Sylvia as he brings it over the finish line. Not a bad run at all.
Not a bad run at all, yeah.
If
you guys are coming over from TikTok, we have the stream going at the same time, so you can always jump over there if you want to see both. I have to take a break here and refill. Need more coffee.
Yet again, I'm going silent here
awesome.
because I'm just watching this
Food
as
time.
a fan. I'm not a commentator. I'm just an excited drift fan with a microphone. That's all I am.
I like that.
Hytham Al-Haididi, masterclass there. Just there. He maybe came on the power a little bit too much. See the jump out. 77.3 though is not a bad score for Hytham.
No, it's not bad at all. I almost would have scored that a bit higher, but that's just me.
Second run, but we're going to head back to the line.
Jacob could get you in trouble after your Drift Masters. Well, what I'm going to say is I rendered out last night my video of FD versus Drift Masters. I have to have one more set of reviews on it, and then it'll come out.
Two of these cars have brought them here today, so let's see what he can do on his first.
I just don't like cars that don't run a front sway bar. Do you mean driving or watching? That's interesting.
Through the first inner clip, carrying huge angle in that E46. The cameraman just loses him. We get him back on our screen. Flicks back, doing a nice job in that outer zone, pushing his way through the center section for the second time as we transition through the decel zone. Little dab of the handbrake, settles the car, puts it nice and wide. Yet again, this is going to be a high-scoring run from Karim.
Actually, Kyle, I should get you to review that video. Driving, okay, that's fair. But I mean, everybody's different, right? There are drivers out there who drive really well without front sway bars. It really just depends.
Everything's the exact same. He was testing both cars, didn't know which one he's going to drive. One's called his Egyptian.
If I can take a moment to shamelessly self-plug, if you guys haven't yet, oh yeah, the T-shirt is out.
Maybe there's a hint in the name.
If you haven't, I mean, I'm actually pretty low on a bunch of sizes. We also have some like very unique sizes as well, like 4XL and some smalls. The small, honestly, you could wear as a dress though. Just gonna put that out there. I don't know how I get like stuff like that to pop up to show you, but
Irish driver, the one, the only Alan O'Loughlin, returning again for another season.
Maybe it comes up just on YouTube. I don't know. I'm new to this streaming thing.
That is not the same cars you've seen last
yeah, the comparison video is super interesting. It's going to go out to YouTube members first. So if you are part of like, you know, my membership thing, which is super cheap, I think it's like $1.99 a month, you are going to get to see it before everybody else does. Hey Jack, thanks for the roses and finger heart stuff. You don't have to send that stuff, but I appreciate it. Yeah. That was really nice.
Filling that outer zone near perfect. O'Loughlin doing a great job now as he comes through, carrying big angle again through the second inside clip, pushing out wide on the front brakes. not getting deep into that outer zone.
Ooh,
Drops a wheel
damn.
at the end. Oh, Alan maybe just getting a small bit wrong in that transition, carrying too much speed. Really nice.
Ah,
Not
sorry.
scrubbing off enough in time, but he does a great job now in the last outer zone.
Make sure this is bumped up to
Feeling it
live.
lovely, hits the second last inside clip.
I was
last
checking
inside
something
clip
else.
perfectly and over the line. Ah, Alan O'Loughlin. That initiation got
So
me going,
close.
then you broke my heart on the second one. Look at that, near 90 coming into the first corner. That's what we want to see. The cool side of drifting. This beautiful 180 SX. Alan doing a nice job here. But here, look, trying to carry all the speed, not scrubbing off too much. But yeah, just missing the start of that zone and dropping wheels.
I don't have any widgets.
58.7. He would have lost points for that section, but let's see what Alan can do to improve on his next qualifying run.
I've always been curious how a Driftmaster's tire would behave on a track like Seattle. I mean, we kind of have that. I mean, a big bank, it would be interesting. I think you would actually run into issues with the car wanting to drive off the bank. Is probably going to be part of the issue.
Jumping out of the Mark IV Super that he's
I wonder if I should like green screen this. Should I like get a little back?
Good decision, or did I just jinx him there? See him focusing in on that camera. The V8 absolutely screaming as he comes through the center section. Riyadh doing a great job. These Omani drivers really pushing.
Oof.
To keep up with all the international guests as we see.
Overcooking the tires a bit there.
Nice job coming through the center section again as he flicks back one more time. Jump there as he's on and off the handbrake. The power in that car, it just wants
what's your favorite Driftmasters track? Really like Riga. I think that's like I think that's just almost too easy of an answer. Poland is nuts. It just depends. Like I like them all for different reasons. So floating head cam. Here's the issue with the green screen. Hat. I have to switch over to the black BD. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but these turned out like super, super sick.
Yeah, not deep into the start of that outer zone there. The guy's scrubbing off a bit too much speed coming through the center section for the first time. But yeah, did a great job of getting it back on. 63.3. He has the score on the board. Let's see how he gets on.
All right, I have to do my job. Have a good one. I mean, just put us on in the background. Let's keep the stream going. Appreciate it, though. What's up, Jake? James and Connor done their run? Yes, they have. Bradley Kelly, I think there's around an 85 for both of them. They did one run so far.
It actually looked like it was undrivable. Over 1,000.
Faded 391, appreciate it. Like I said, you can always just leave it on in the background if you want. 62 viewers. It'd be interesting to see if we get up to 100. I don't know. You guys let me know. See if you can do some sharing. Post it. I did post it on my story. Be sick to get this up to that. Finland's a nice track. We get a new track in Finland though, so we'll see what that's like. It looks quick. If it's the layout, I think it's going to be.
Beautiful. Him and Robert, their car looks amazing. I love that purple and orange design. So yeah, rooting for Daniel here.
I need to make myself something to eat here soon.
What's he going to do?
Swap to YouTube and like it. Thanks, guys. The YouTube stream, you know, for TikTok people, obviously you get to watch everything at the same time, so it's probably a little bit easier.
There we go. Thumbs up from
The Mona Lisa.
away Daniel goes. Huge initiation. Listen to the V8 screaming.
So we talk about like soft and tight suspension. The easiest way to like look at it is just how much movement there is either in the front or the rear. What's up, Glisha? So
Maybe too concentrated on speed and not lying, not getting where he should be getting or asked to be going.
Yeah, a little wonky on this one.
Job, though, keeping it fast and fluid. And there's the commentator's curse.
Red Bull Mobile. What is Red Bull Mobile? I should know this.
Hooks the last inside clip in over the finish line. So we'll see how the judges will score this one.
Oh, roaming eSIM for travelers. Huh. I should have a conversation with them and be like, yo, I'm gonna need one of those.
See Daniel putting the foot down there and the clouds just forming from the back of his car.
Can we exchange snow for smoke? Hey, ice drifting's a lot of fun though. 35.7, yeah, I get that.
Judges not liking that one, very shallow.
Got work to do on my car, so I got you on lurk. Sick. Appreciate that. What are you doing on your car? Yes, over on TikTok, we are watching OIDC. Yeah, Sebastian Fontaine.
For Sebastian Fontaine, filling that outer zone. Sebastian only has like 1 lap of practice under his belt.
Yeah, a lot of drivers had their cars come in really late.
At 7 a.m. this morning, they still had work to do on the car.
Clint Van Ort's another one.
Team working tirelessly.
Oof, great job on that zone.
Sebastian, a well-capable driver, doing a great job here on his first qualifying run, looking like he's been practicing all day long.
Omar, what's up, buddy?
Lap he does will
The
be
WhatsApp guy, I know, right?
back to the team of how they can improve for the second run.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love for the stash. I don't know if it's gonna stay. No promises.
Sebastian and Clint Van Oort only turned up at 7 a.m. this morning, so it was a big push.
No promises on the
Good to
stash.
see the cars arrived and the med qualifying. Sebastian, a fan favorite here in Oman.
All right, I'm gonna see who the next driver is
Stylish driver,
and go from there.
definitely.
Drag the puzzle.
And he's doing a good job for your second lap of that track. It really is. So, a 73, he is going to be delighted with that one,
Shan,
because that's
wishing
the
Jack
last
and
lead
Connor
he's going
Shanahan
to
the best of luck.
make
I agree.
this run. So, Seb will definitely be heading back in.
And Thomas Kylie, we trust. Is there a driver's list? I think they posted on Instagram.
Push himself higher in that qualifying order. Okay, up next it is Abdullah Hamada
I want to see this run.
representing Jordan.
It's funny to see the dash off to the side. That's interesting. The gear shifter in the middle.
This year it looks so cool. It was yellow last year and I thought it was unbelievable. And then he just came back and outdid himself this year. So we're going to see what Abdullah can do. The speed of him down. Huge initiation.
Whoa, hold it.
A small bit too wide. Can he hold it?
It's the issue with those
Yes,
painted
he
sections.
can.
There's no
Gets
grip
that
there.
car back in for the first inside clip. It's a big, snappy, fast transition. Doing a nice job getting out lovely and wide to the second outer zone as he brings it out now, doing a nice job.
Ooh,
again.
interesting. I don't know if this is going to pop up, but Race Data Lab stuff
Into the
is all up
last
here.
outside zone. Nice. Abdullah
Thank you for the
doing a
guys
good
over
job
on
here. Smoking
Drift
the
Chat for
rear tires
posting
a little
that.
bit as he brings it through the last zone and over the finish line.
That's interesting.
That was a very fast run from Abdullah. Just that probably be the biggest mistake there. Maybe come in a little bit too hot or initiate a little bit too late. I'm not sure, but he did very well.
I wonder if I can get a bit more info on these. It is providing scores. We'll see how that runs. Abdul Hamada. So let's see how that syncs up.
Going to be delighted with that one.
Tires 2 more
Okay, so
off.
Up next,
Interesting.
it is Ihab Fala representing.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah,
All the Race Data
representing-
Lab stuff's public.
I even knew that before and see the flag as well.
Interesting.
He's in his
I'm gonna have to split this
E46.
screen,
He
boys.
does have one in Serbia, but it's not here this weekend. He told me it will be
Do you have a
back
driver or
for
drivers that
round
got you
two
into
in
the
a couple of
sport?
weeks.
It depends on how you want to look at it.
His old
But I
trusty,
would say Ryan
is
Turk,
E46.
seeing him drive at Grid Life for the first time, at the first ever Grid Life, was one of my like monumental moments. Although I did interview Chris Forsberg before that for my old YouTube channel.
I'm excited to see what Ihab
Waiting for
can
Churba,
do
same, yeah.
here tonight at round 1 of OIDC. You hear the anti-lag
So here's what's
switched
interesting
on,
is
and
that
away he
Race
goes
Data
for the
Labs
first
showed
qualifying
that
run.
Abdul
Two
Hamada
teams
had 2 wheels
screaming
off,
at
so it didn't give him a score.
E46.
Whoa!
Doing a nice job, look at that. Putting the back wheel perfect.
That was
on
interesting.
outer line.
I can't wait for that
See
replay.
now, stomping on the front brakes, tucking the nose in for the first inside clip. He makes his way through the first transition. Very fast as well.
Could do an overlay. Let's,
Same thing in outer zone 2, filling that
Let's play around with this a little bit. Let's see if we can do an overlay in the corner.
One wheel there just before the transition as he makes his way into the D-cell zone, filling that last outer zone. Very nice on the front brakes all the way around that corner, tucking the nose in for the inside clips and over the finish line. Ihab, that was a brilliant run, my friend. Watch Ihab's replay here. Imagine this is
Sorry,
not his
sorry.
first choice of car. It's crazy. Such a nice car. This
I'm going to try and figure this out, but I need to crop it, and I don't know how to crop it.
So let's see what way the judges score this. 77.3. That's not a bad score.
How do I crop?
See Ehab bring it over the line. We're heading back to the start line, and up next it is Ali Al-Boushi.
Sorry, guys.
Omani driver.
Let me figure out how to crop this, and then we'll get back to it.
Supercharged 180SX, and such a nice guy driving it. Lalu there to help absolutely all of the international drivers. There's a lot of people rooting for him here. A fan favorite in Oman. So let's see what the Omani driver can do as he gets the thumbs up from the start line marshal. Away he goes. Lalu is a judge in most championships around the Middle East. Back driving again. Nice initiation. Putting it lovely and wide through that first outside zone. Carrying huge angle there just before
Alt
the
click.
transition.
Oh, thanks.
Not a touch of the handbrake at all. Just using angle to slow that car down as he makes it.
Let's try this again.
Zone 2. Nice job now carrying big angle again as he makes
See, look, it's me looking how to fix it.
section. One more time, flicks it back. This is a nice job from Lalu, using all of the lock there to get that car out wide into the zone, taking off the last 2 inside clips and bringing it over the finish line. Lalu, that was a great run.
Let me know if that's too big. Let me know your thoughts on this. If this is too much, I don't know how else to like make this look better. But
angle he's carried in places, that's just commitment. Obviously having the power to push the throttle straight through. And 84.3 for Lalu. He is up there.
So there we go.
He's going to be
81
with that one.
is the overall score that would have came out of Wally system. So let me know what you guys think about this. If this is too much, I will change it, but kind of interesting. Or I could just like make it so it's only showing the most recent driver if that's better. Yeah.
Back to the line, and up next it is another fresh XZ. These things are so fresh.
DM versus FD. DM replays if you like the show. FD replays if you like to analyze runs. That's 100%. You actually like took the words out of my mouth for the video that I've made.
Over here last year. Time up, guys.
Yeah, Churba's new car loading. I hear you.
Fresh X team this year. He's got a car to drive. So we see him there now scrubbing in front tires. Get as much heat into it. You want that commitment in the front tires. When you initiate, that's a very fast run in. Maybe doesn't look like it on live stream, but trust me, I stood down at clip 1 this morning, and the speed they were coming towards you, just absolutely insane if you ask me. But yeah, Anatoly making his way to the start line. A burnout last bit, and another. I'm just
Maybe last 5 drivers. Okay, smaller, like your camera.
You can get them.
Okay,
that's what they do. They build
we can do that.
Custom for you.
Whoop.
Maybe a little bit outside my budget, but I would love one. Yeah, let's see what Anatoly can do here.
Does this work all right? And just make it maybe taller, so it's like the same height.
Thumbs up from the driver. Cool, calm, and collective.
How's this? Thoughts? That the car looks sick.
Drone hovering behind him there, ready to go. Absolutely everything pulled out this
I'm gonna
year.
get rid of. We don't need the start thing.
See the 2026 season's the 8th year of drifting, international drifting.
Moving the wrong stuff.
Crazy.
Buttons are not toys.
It could be just the best year yet, but yeah, Anatoly leaves the line. Flames shooting out the back of that C. V8 screaming.
It's like 3 of these, aren't there?
Start of that zone, but he does a good job by the end of it as he stomps on the front brakes, tucks the nose in for the inner clip. Transitioning now for the first time, hits the second inside clip, and listen to that car screaming as he makes his way through the second outer zone, working his way back through the center section again, flicks it back for the third outer zone. This is a nice run so far. So I see him coming through the center section, hitting them inside clips and bringing it.
Damn, this looks good.
Line.
So let's see. We'll refresh this.
Doing a great job there in the fresh X.
I didn't catch. Was that Anatoly? I have to make sure. So if this is It is. So that shows 79.
on his first run.
Wally shows a 71.
Room to improve, but still a decent score on the board.
I think what it's missing is like the style. Like, how do you calculate style?
Back
So,
into the pits. Fresh X guys now probably
Instructor Tiny, what's up, dude?
huge team there. And they figured out where they can get more points from the judges. Sitting up the front of briefing this evening just before qualifying, paying so much attention, taking in every bit of detail, and that's the way you should be if you want to win.
That's
okay,
interesting.
up next it is another Omani driver.
Okay, I gotta
Tariq
run real
Al-Shahani.
quick. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and grab a drink and maybe a snack, and I'll be right back.
Huge supercharger sticking out the bonnet, V8, and a well-capable driver behind the wheel. So let's see what Tariq can do on his first qualifying run. As he leaves the line, thumbs up from the marshal, away he goes. Nice initiation there from Tariq. You hear the V8 screaming on the front brake all the way around that first corner, getting the back of that car exactly where he wants it, and a very fast transition there as he smokes the Muscat Drift Arena out of it, coming into outer zone 2. Playing with the throttle through that centre section. This car is not sure exactly what power is in it. Every time I went over, he wasn't there. He was out practicing. Definitely in the high figures, probably the 800 club, because that's what everyone seems to have this year. But Tariq Al-Shahani doing a great job on his first qualifying run. That would be a good confidence booster for him going into his second run later on tonight here in beautiful Muscat. So yeah, 84.3 from Tariq Al-Shahani. The judges liking that run as well. He's going to be pumped. Excited to see what he can do with such a good run now. You know, he can
We're
go
back.
wild on the second one, push a little bit harder. And that's where Tariq Al-Shahani comes alive when he's pushing hard, and especially in the chase position.
All right. For everybody over on TikTok, we are watching OIDC. Also have a YouTube stream going if you want to check in on that.
These drivers have to go again, and we still have about 5 drivers to go. Up next, it's another man who had a busy morning, Clint
Van Oort.
from the Netherlands. This
New
car
livery or
in
just didn't
container
finish
with
livery?
Sebastian arrives at 7 o'clock this morning. Clint, the guys, put it this way, in practice, it didn't even have stickers on it this morning. That's how much work they had to do with it. So, Clinto, OIDC veteran, his 5th
Tiny,
year in a row.
I hear you, bud.
Out here
Yeah,
in
man.
Oman.
Everything's
So
good on
let's
my
see
end. Hope
what
you're
the
doing well.
Dutch driver can do on his first qualifying run. 2JZ screaming into Sylvia S14 as he makes his way down. Lovely initiation from Clint.
Damn.
Perfectly on that outer line as he comes through the
Clip
first
looks
inside
good.
kick. On the front brakes all
Clip
the
looks
time,
good.
smoking in rear tires, doing a nice job getting it nice and wide, filling that outer
Damn.
zone too. Clint told me he only had 3 laps in practice this morning, and he looks like a man that's been driving all day, if you ask me. Doing a great job. Big handbrake drag there to slow the car down, getting the back wheels nice and wide in that outer zone, and bringing it through the center section one more time and over the line.
So this shows
Yet
Clint
again,
Van Oort with a
man,
77, because obviously there's like a bit of a delay, but like we're getting
so
real-time data.
just delighted to
So
get out there
interesting.
and put on a show for the fans here in attendance and all you watching at home. But Clint Van Oort definitely
Bon
came to
appetit,
play,
yeah.
as he said, back
I'm actually,
in the Sylvia.
It's like a Dutch dish. Funny enough, watching Clint Van Oort, which is like a chicken satay with like a peanut sauce. 87. So this is what's interesting. Like the Wally system gives him a 77. So about 10 off. Now I think that's like the style side of things that the system just can't. It just can't put together. So hope it's not his livery. Yeah, half a livery. Well, his car literally came off the truck this morning. Shit, I forgot a knife.
Happy with that. Right,
Who's
we're
this?
back on the line, and it is the man that
Oh,
always does something crazy.
Okay, I want to see this. I'll wait for my knife from this
Represents El
art.
Salvador, 370Z V8, just insane. 750 to around 800 brake horsepower. He wouldn't tell me, kind of smirked and he walked away. But Nasser definitely came to play this
We get a
weekend
refresh already.
as we hear the scream
Oh,
of that car through
man, I
the
like how that car
early
walks back in.
initiation, and he pulls it off. Judges are going to like that one from Nasser. So we see him coming through the first inside clip. Screaming. Oh, the noise of that car as it passed by my commentary box here. The floor is shaking underneath my feet.
Jesus.
And Nasser doing a brilliant job on this first qualifying run.
Another super underrated driver.
We see him transitioning for the outside zone, doing a nice
Especially
job.
like the American audience.
So cool, calm, and collective behind the wheel is Nasser, but yet such an aggressive driver. And a little 360 to finish it
let's
off.
see. There we
He's
go,
happy
77.
with that
So
one. The fans in attendance are
angle 77, so same as Clint's. Zones a little bit under, but a touch more speed. His average speed was 1.5 kilometers higher. Max speed was the same. This is what I mean. Like, and once again, I'm pulling this all off of the Wally data in the bottom corner.
driving from the young man from El Salvador, and
87.
87.3.
So it's right now.
Pumped with that one.
It's about 10
Puts him
points
in a good
off, but
place
it's.
going into the
I think
second half of
it's just the style. Like, how do we make the Wally system judge style? That's what we're missing at this point. So. All right, I need a knife.
Okay, so we're going to head
Who's up
back
next?
to the line, and up next, it is a man in a new car. Built this car, did about 5 laps, put it in a container,
Oh,
and
looks
sent
like
it to
Sherba.
home, man. And if you ask me, it's probably the nicest looking
Yeah,
dress
that's
I've
Sherba. I'm not
ever
going
seen in
anywhere.
my life. Benedictus Sherba.
I might just have to
is
take big
back,
chunks out of
you
this
know,
thing.
man, and he is in a G42 2 Series. So this is a brand new chassis from BMW. Also has the 2JZ with over 1,000 brake horsepower, and everything you see on this was custom built.
Lock in,
From the
yeah.
kit to the lights to everything. I walked around this car.
I love
last
seeing him
night,
back in yellow.
Him and his team, and the attention to detail is just insane. Churba and the boys definitely built a.
So after you have a live data
What
system
everyone
like this,
says,
well, guess you'll have to wait and see.
drive it too. It was that modern of a chassis. I had to go up and ask, going like, "What model BMW is this?"
M2.
G42. Crazy, but look at the speed of Turbo coming down. Huge!
Whoa!
Can he hold it? Yes, he does.
Barely.
Nice and wide. Through that outside zone, carrying big angle again. As we see Turbo now smoking the Muscat Drift Arena out of it here tonight. Doing a good job on his first qualifying run. As he comes through now, transitioning out wide, screams at that 2JZ. As Churba doing a brilliant job. And he
Damn.
has
All right, let's see what he
definitely
gets.
came to play
77,
this season
exact
in his
same.
New car. Maybe about 20 laps altogether in this car since it's been built.
Speed was up
And then you go out and do
10
something like that in
kilometers
qualifying, just showed you the
over
standard of
Clint and
driver
Nassar.
from Benedictus Churba.
I'm eating like a caveman. I'm sorry. 88.
So yeah,
Max angle,
88.3 from Churba.
78.
That is insane driving.
Top max angle, 95
He's gonna be delighted
for
with that.
Autos. And then
Driver who was
Andreas
keen to play this
Vasilescus,
season.
the other one.
So we're
We can
gonna
go by
head back
ID
to the
though.
line.
And that puts us back here. So that's cool.
Up next is
I
a
like
guy
it.
who was here last
All
year.
right, we're skipping the
He
knife.
won the last round of the 2025 season. It is Tomas Quali representing.
Here we
Ireland.
go.
He's back in his trusty 180SX, a whole new look from last year. You see it in the burnout box there. Kylie's car looking unbelievable in that lime green. And
Interesting, Tiny. Yeah.
Kylie from back in the day, that was a signature colour.
Yeah.
He was
I don't know about the
known
system pick
for.
stop. The one thing I could
Yeah,
think
let's
of
see what
is
the
use
young
all the
Irish
data
man can
points,
do
but
on
how to
his
incorporate
first
the data.
qualifying run
It's
here.
honestly, we
Talking to him this
had a lot of
morning,
conversations
how he smirked, he
about
said, "Tell
how
me
do you
what
interpret
happened on
style.
low boost." Well, he
Rate to
didn't tell
angle
me
is
if
one of
that's
them.
1,000 on low boost
I
or
think
high
speed
boost.
could play a part of it, but I think it would have to be
Drivers
like
giving the information
the data
to themselves,
melded
don't
together
tell
and then like
everyone on the
averaged out
internet
over
exactly
something.
what's
I think
going
that's the only
on.
way you can do it.
But Kylie
Or, like, how late they get
is
into it,
just
like,
one
I
of
don't
them
know.
drivers who always does something special, really comes alive in the battles. One of the most aggressive chase drivers we've ever seen, anyways. So I'm excited to see what.
I love this
Tomas
throwback
does
livery.
here on his
It's like
first
the old
qualifying
Westlake
run.
days. I know not everybody likes it, but
Class.
it's like kind of
Really
historical.
does.
Oh, he doesn't have a Westlake on there. Interesting.
So yeah, Kylie leaves the line.
Whoa.
Big handbrake drag, trying to get that car out wide, maybe initiating just a small bit too early.
That's not going to do it.
Down now, smokes them rear tires as he comes through the first inside clip.
Whoa!
Back.
See, like, how does the computer tell that was nuts?
As we see him coming around, doing a nice job in that.
Damn, God, he's good.
The foot brake, just tapping the brake to tuck the nose in for that transition, and Quali doing a great job here. Such a nice run. He comes through the last.
I don't know if that's going to top qualifying, but it should have like the highest style score.
Big angle, big flare, a big stylish driver from Moss Quali.
So what do we got? Quali 78. So he should have just eked out Sherba in this R.
But other than that, it was a near perfect run, just a little bit shallow in that first zone.
View replay. I don't know if this will show it for you guys. Probably not. Come on.
And a 77 from Quali.
Oh, of course, now it does it. I have to move this up. But, like, you can actually see the full angle rate. Yeah, so there's an angle rate there. I think that's what's going to be the big difference.
Head back to the line, and up next, it's the last of our Omani drivers. It is Ahmed Al-Amri in the...
Please pronounce your drink. It's a liqueur.
No, S13. It looked like an S15.
I actually need to cut down on how many of these I drink in a day. But I was trying to like not drink other bullshit. And I switched over one vice for another, and it's been a lot of LaCroix or liqueur.
Always pushing up the top of the championship, contending with most of the international drivers. So let's see what he can do.
Yeah, I wish you could do a full thing of Drift Masters. I think you'd be nuts.
It is 2026 season.
Ireland's just undeniable. Like you can't sit here and tell me it's not one of the greatest drifting nations.
And then we're going to send him off for his first.
Arm. You guys over on TikTok, we do have this going on YouTube as well. We also have a Race Data Labs info pulled up in the corner, so pretty sick setup.
Nice initiation, good start to the run there, getting the back wheel lovely and wide out to that outer zone. You hear the screams as Ahmed Al-Amri comes through that section.
See, another.
Whoa! No! He shuts it down. I'm not sure what happened there. Obviously, some sort of mechanical gremlin. Not what we
see if we can figure this out.
And definitely not what he wanted. This is not how we wanted to start his 2026 season.
Car's really soft.
Qualifying run. I'm sure whatever issue it is, hopefully him and the team will get it fixed. There's a GoPro dragging along the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. I wonder if he heard the GoPro and then thought something was wrong. Actually, you're not going to be able to hear it over the engine, but stranger things have happened.
V8 in that crazy Sylvia build. Yeah,
ooh, love me some leftovers. You should go to Ireland for Drift Masters. Honestly, it's worth the trip. 100%. It's one of the rounds I tell people to go to. The only downside is Ireland is not cheap. So.
Champion. So representing Kuwait, it is the one, the only Ali Maxi. But I don't see Ali. Oh, I see his car there. Anyways, he's just not in the burnout box yet. And then if everything is all right, and then as we get Ali's run over, we're going to go back to the bottom of the grid. We're going to start again.
All right.
See who is going to be taking spots in that.
Hopefully they give us an update of the standings.
Night. As I say, we've over 60 drivers and only 32 spaces, so it's going to be hard to secure a spot. Only the strong will survive. I see someone running over to Ali there, not sure what happened. Oh, he's throwing something out of the car, maybe forgot to just take something out of the car. But yeah, Ali Maxi, last year's champion.
Got an interview? All right. Switchboard getting a little wild.
Okay, so Ali has them tires warmed up. He makes his way through the arch, enters the drift arena here in Muscat.
What's up, dude? Oh, yeah. That was a lot of fun in Poland afterwards. Our little stop in for chicken nuggets.
I thought he was giving me a thumbs up. Ali with a signature, pow pow.
Tiny, get a passport. What are you doing, man?
Beat this year.
Bro.
Always on Mr. Maxip as he leaves the line for his first qualifying run of the 2026 season. Your 25 champion, and he's doing a nice job.
Nope.
Maybe just pushing
Too deep.
towards the end of
That should
zone.
be 2 wheels.
Ali trying to put as much power down as possible, carrying big speed through the first half of this round 1 course. As we see him now heading for the second outer zone, doing a nice job there. The drone shot, absolutely beautiful over Ali's head. Coming through the centre section, he enters the D-cell zone, dabbing a handbrake, settles the car. Flames shooting from underneath that GT86 as he comes through the middle, inside clip, and over the line.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be in a meeting in 5 minutes.
He means
Oh my god. Kyle's probably watching. He's like, we have a meeting.
Probably carrying just a small bit too much speed. Was Ali
Why is it, what's expensive about Ireland? It's just like in comparison to going to like a Poland or a Latvia or things like that, the flight is almost the exact same price. But like the euro is expensive, and Ireland is just a generally more expensive country to go to than like a Latvia. How's the new truck running? Truck's running great. I just need a new bed for it because I dented the tailgate pretty bad. If you guys want to keep up to date on that, I do have another YouTube channel I just started. You can find it on the homepage of my main one. It's called Gettin's Garage, so it's just the car content stuff. Unfortunately, it flops on this channel. This channel's just got to be about drifting, which is fine with me. But I still want to produce build videos, and it's pretty clear with the numbers and the data that, you know, it's not, this is not the channel for it. So this is what it is. Yeah, living expenses, same. Loved Poland for that reason. Yeah, Poland seems to be fairly inexpensive to live and travel to.
Getting a little instruction in the window there. We're just going to have a quick little break here. Reset the systems. We'll be back shortly.
Okay. We've got a commercial break. I'm going to take this time to clean up, make sure I'm set up for the next set. So I'll be right back while they're running this commercial. So everybody, this is our time.
Ready for a surprise? The off-roader has evolved with hybrid.
المسابق كان على المسار حماس إثارة شفناها على المسار كثير. واحد من هالدول ال 61 متسابق معنا اليوم، ما حلفوا الحظ السنة الماضية، بس خلينا نشوف رأيه باليوم وايش مخططاته. خلينا نرحب بالبطل أحمد دحام. اهلا وسهلا.
اهلا هلا يا زين، كيف الحال؟ شو الاخبار؟ طبعا اول شيء بحب احكي اهلا وسهلا بالجميع اللي هون. الجمهور العماني اليوم معبي المدرجات. نعم. ويعطيهم الف عافيه الجمعيه العمانيه على البطوله. الكل بيعرف انا صار لي يمكن بشارك هون يمكن فوق ال 11 سنه 13 سنه، من اوائل الناس اللي اجوا عمان بلشنا نشارك بطولات تاندم. الحمد لله كل سنه عم نتقدم، كل سنه بصير عندنا سبونسرز اكثر، سيارات جديده كذا. بس كان السنه الماضيه الكل بيعرف كان عندنا بلاتفورم جديد، اول مره بالشرق الاوسط تسوى جي ار 86، اول مره بالشرق الاوسط تسوى جي ار 86 عليها موتور بي 58. نعم. فشوي عانينا السنه الماضيه الموضوع هذا، بس الحمد لله السنه هاي امورنا مرتاحين وانه تمام، السياره عملناها تست مضبوط السنه هاي كلها، وان شاء الله نجيب نتيجه منيحه يعني.
ان شاء الله. احمد من زمان عندك حب كبير لعمان، لجمهور عمان، لتنظيم عمان، لحلبة مسقط، خبرنا ليه.
والله انا يعني كمان شوي حصير احكي عماني يعني.
شفنا هذا الشيء اخر فتره.
صرت دائما احكي معلوم مو اخبار يعني صراحه. لا بالنسبه لي عمان لها طعم غير صراحه يعني، لو شو ما كان لو باجي ركض بدي اشارك يعني. اجين البطوله الوحيده اللي انا اخر مره صرت ركض نعم. فبالنسبه لي لا البطوله هاي
I wonder if I can get
واكيد الجمهور العماني غير
App
صراحه
Store
بيحبوا شيء
overlays.
فانا بالنسبه لي لا هاي اجين من اقوى البطولات الموجوده والاكثر بطولات بحب اشارك فيها يعني صراحه يعني.
نعم. السنه الماضيه افتقدناك على منصات التتويج، هاي السنه راجعين زي ما انت عم تحكي بقوه، ايش اللي تغير من السنه الماضيه لهي السنه؟
هلا السنه الماضيه كان ما عاملين تست مضبوط للسياره، كان سياره لسه جديده على طول خلصناها اجينا شاركنا فيه هون، حتى شاركت فيها رود كاربا دريفت وقتها وحصل معي شويه مشاكل، الجوله اللي بعدها صار فيه بالانجن، الجوله اللي بعدها السكوتر، بس اجين السنه هاي ظبطناها عملنا تست مضبوط كمان مره، اي شيء جديد بلاتفورم جديد الا تعمل تست فيه مضبوط، هاي بعالم رياضه السيارات كلها اكيد. فاجين السنه هاي ان شاء الله نكون جاهزين و
See if I can play with the overlays a little bit.
نعم. بعد جولتك الاولى كيف رايك بالمسار؟ شو رايك بالجولات الثالثه؟ هل تتمنى تتغير المسار فيها زي مسار السنوات الماضيه؟
لا صراحه المسار يعني ما شاء الله عليهم جميع عمانيه كل مره بيعملوا لنا مسارات تكنيكال شوي
نعم.
عشان السياره ما تلعب كثير دور. صفة اللي بيسوق هو يعني خلينا نحكي 80% سواقه 20% سياره.
نعم.
فتراكس التكنيكال صراحه كثير صرت احب اسوقهم عشان يعني تعطي فرصه للي ما معه خلينا نحكي بادجت صح يقدر يجيب نتيجه منيحه. على سيره البادجت كمان في موضوع حاب احكي فيه سلط الضوء عليه.
نعم.
عندنا ابطال عمانيين كثير هون لوكل.
my bad, Tom.
أحمد عامري، رياض، طارق الشهاني، هيثم حديدي، العلوع. في مشكله سبونسرز بشكل عام في عمان يعني.
نعم.
فيا ريت الشركات هون بعمان بشكل عام يدعموا المواهب هاي.
نعم.
يعني اجين احمد عامري انا متاكد من الابطال.
Can you guys see these overlays I'm testing? Just curious.
باوروبا بامريكا باي مكان برا الشرق الاوسط ليجيب نتائج حلوه، بس طبعا انت عارف البادجت بيلعب دور.
نعم.
فيا ريت يتسلط الضوء على هذا الموضوع عشان جدا مهم.
اكيد اكيد.
يضل معنا العمانيين يشاركوا. يعني عندنا كمان مشكله انه كل سنه عم بيخفوا عدد المتسابقين عمانيين.
نعم.
فيا ريت يتسلط الضوء على الموضوع هذا ليضل العمانيين.
Do you think Ben Hobson will do better this season? 100%. Yeah.
Like
no question in my mind.
انا صرت منه فيهم يعني. فكان لا عمان يعني شوف كمان مره ما في بطوله بالعالم خلينا نحكي بيعملوا اللي الجميع بيسووها من بلس من احترام المتسابقين. يعني انا يمكن البطوله الوحيده يعني بريس كونفرنس لحالها هاي ما بتشوفها غير بالدبليو ار سي بالباها
You can't see them. Okay. I obviously have not played with any of this stuff, so at least we got it. I want to figure out how to get the shop connected. I gotta do that. Set up the website so I can, you know, if anybody wants to buy a hat or anything like that, at least it pops up. I think that's kind of cool. Could do like the chat message and stuff too. I'm sure there's the App Store and stuff. If you are like an actual Streamlabs quote-unquote expert, let me know. I would love to pay you for your time to help me with this. I'm not going to the meeting. I'm hanging out with you guys. So, yeah, Kyle's going to the meeting. He said he's got it covered, so I appreciate that. How do you feel about Odie in the 8.6? I like it. I think it's going to... I like it. That's it. I think it's going to be cool. I like changes. I like when things are different. So to me, that's huge. So. How do I change widgets and shit? Because those widgets I'm not a fan of. Overlays. Osbo, yeah, I think Osbo does have a really good chance. I really do. How the hell do I change this?
بس وقت سموث عشان تاخذ نقاط عاليه. فالفكره الاستراتيجي يعني انا بالنسبه لي هي بس موضوع بالتاير بريشر بالجريب اللي ورا.
نعم.
وبنفس الوقت يعني عندك سبوتر.
نعم.
بالدرفتنج الكل بيعرف عنده سبوتر يعني. فانت لما تنزل جولتك مثلا الاولى لما تكون ليد.
Connor, Jack, or Thomas went. Yeah, they did their first runs already. They have not done their second ones yet, though. Thoughts on Sherpa's new car? I mean, needs a bit of time. Looks incredible. He looked really good in it, as good as he's ever been. So it's just a matter of putting in a bit more time. That's really all there is to it. Okay, how do I edit widgets? Because I do not like the way that looks.
بعدين صاروا 3 سيارات، بعدين صاروا 6، بعدين صاروا 9، فالحمد لله هيك عندنا 10 11 12 سياره مش قادر اعد. بس اجين عشان نفس انا بحب اطور هاي البطوله، عن جد بعتبر حالي من مؤسس صغير من هاي البطوله صراحه. بحب كمان احكي شغله لجندي مجهول، هو مش مجهول، هو موجود بكل مكان صراحه، يعني اللي هو سليمان رواحي. طبعا اكيد يعطيهم العافيه الفريق كله.
I don't actually know who the top qualifier is right now. Do we have that anywhere? I mean, according to the Quali system, it should be Al Belushi, and then Jack Shanahan, and then Andres Vasilevsky. So.
شكرا كثير على هذا الكلام الحلو احمد، نورتنا وكثير مبسوط انا بالمقابله.
على الجوله الثانيه نجيب احسن.
يلا انت والمتسابقين الابطال اهم شيء سلامتكم على المسار والتوفيق لك وللجميع.
How much Streamlabs Ultra costs? Sorry.
خلينا نكمل الجوله
Just
الثانيه
curious.
من OIDC.
$15 a month. That's not terrible. If I pay for the year, yeah, of course. That's always how that works.
حسيت ما كان في صوت، كان في صوت. بس باللايف ستريم فيه. باللايف ستريم فيه. كل هذا حكينا عنه.
It's still going. I don't know what they were saying, but that was interesting.
ولا رايحة انت؟ ممكن بكره بعد.
Their audio is still live. I don't know what they're saying, but usually when people think the mic's dead, they say a lot of weird stuff. So, is James Dean there? No, he is not. He's at the Ford reveal. That's tonight for like F1. I'll be watching that too. You want to Nopi or Fuel Fest this year? Possibly Nopi. There's been some conversation there, but nothing like locked in yet. Oh, cool. Didn't realize it did that. Sorry, I'm playing around with things. Guys? There we go. We got it figured out. I just muted everything.
Look at the smoke out the back of that.
Oh, Sandra.
No, maybe just overtaking a small bit on that first corner. And very unfortunate for Sandra. The power that's in this car, it's crazy, the noise of it. When she puts the foot down, it just starts to make clouds. And look at the flames banging from the wastegate underneath the front of that car.
You're doing Drift Masters this year. Have you any predictions? I am doing Drift Masters this year. No predictions. How do you think Dave will do? I think Dave will do better. Dwayne for the title. He deserves it. I agree he deserves it. Will he get the title? That I don't know. So. Okay, can't hear the stream now. I'll bump it up a little bit more. They dropped the audio a lot on their end. So let me know how this sounds.
Look at the bottom of that car. That's just
I feel like that's a bit too much. There. Let me know how this goes. Hopefully it's a little bit better.
Okay, so we're heading back.
So I don't know if this is going to update as we go.
E90 BMW. Or is it an E92? It's an E92. Never mind. I think I know things, but I actually know nothing. So yeah, let's see what Andreas can do on his
So it
second
should
run
go
here.
this way.
Hasn't been out here for the last 3 years, and oh man, back on the grid for the 2026 season. Not doing a bad job there now in the initiation. Carrying big angle through that first corner.
It's looking pretty good.
So we see him transitioning.
Dang.
A bit of handbrake inside, just a dab of the front brake to tuck the nose in, over rotate the back of the car, doing a nice job in outer zone 2 as he makes his way through the center section again. Big transition into the decel zone, dab of the handbrake just to settle the car.
Not bad.
He is filling that zone near perfectly, putting that back wheel right on that outside white line, just as he was asked to do in the driver's briefing. That's a good run from
That's not bad at all.
Vasiliauskas.
That is not bad at all. We'll see how that goes. I got my ticket for Riga. Can't wait. Get me behind the scenes. There's really nothing behind the scenes. You're not missing anything. So if you want to see the shipping container I work out of, I am happy to show you.
And an 84.7. Good score. Should secure him a spot in battle action.
Okay.
Nice.
So now it's updating this way. Okay, we should be good now. Don't worry about all this stuff.
Okay, back to the line. It is
There you go.
Connor
Shanahan.
representing Ireland in the borrowed GT86. Borrowing the car from the guys at NMK Performance up in Dubai. Ahmed the Hams guys. Nearly identical to Connor's car, just the steering wheel's on the wrong side. So let's see how Shanahan can do. Your 2025 Drift Masters champion. Connor driving all over the world last year between the US, Europe. Now here he is in Oman for the first time, and he says he's loving it out here. Everyone is excited to see Shanahan and what he can do, including myself, and we don't have long to wait because
Here it
Connor
goes.
leaves the line for his second qualifying run.
Whoa, he's really trying to find how that suspension's holding that back and forth. Damn.
Like there's a magnet there pulling him in as we see him working his way through the center section, hits the two inside clips near perfectly on the front brakes, tucking the nose in, over rotating the back.
God, he's good.
Maximum angle through that second outer zone as he makes his way through the center section again. Little dab of the handbrake settles the car, doing a great job in the borrowed car, should I say, from Connor Shanahan.
That might be your top qualifying run right there. That might be it.
Connor Shanahan
Wow.
has came to play this year.
Wow.
That initiation, perfect. Look at that. On the white line all the way around. That is exactly what
See, and this is the thing. Now on the Wally system, that's showing an 80.
Connor Shanahan
His zone was better. His speed was about the same. His angle was less. So
who always puts a show on for the fans.
the Wally system would actually put him below Andres Vasilevskis. So just putting that out there.
Sitting here enjoying.
It's definitely loud enough for me. Okay, cool. I'm glad TikTok is good. We're trying to get all this to line up well. I am gonna get the same overlay setup going with TikTok later.
M2 BMW. Let's see what Holovana
Did it show?
can do on
Did I
his
miss it? Did
second
it show
qualifying run.
Connor's score?
Visor down, clicks it into gear, waiting for that thumbs up from our start line marshal.
Good chatting with you, Tiny. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you this season, dude.
It's clear enough. He gets the signal, and away Holovana goes for his second qualifying run.
Halovnia. Holovana. I like that.
Making his way down the straight.
Ooh, that looks good.
Doing a good job there now, getting
Ooh.
that wide in that outer zone on the front brake, so he can tuck the nose right in for that first inside clip. As he transitions, hits the second inside clip near perfectly as well. Holovana doing a good job in the first half of this run. Can he hold it together to get a good score on the board and get him into battle action tomorrow night? As he makes his way through the center section yet again, transitions into the decel zone. Small dab of the handbrake settles that BMW down. As he works his way around, two more inside clips to go. Can he do it?
I see his little shout out to that clip.
It's not far off it. It's going to be interesting to
They
see
skipped
what
his
way
score.
the
Yeah, I
judges
think they
gonna
did.
score this one, but for me, I think that was a good run. But yet again, I'm not a judge.
Their stream's a lot better than last year. Good point about how automated judging isn't perfect either. It isn't, but my concern is that people will immediately be like, "Oh, it's the better." Like, you know, they're not going to assume that there could be errors in it. But like people forget, like we used to have DOS. So I don't know if you remember what DOS was like.
Judging liking this run from Holovana. Should put him high up the qualifying order and possibly secure the spot in battle action tomorrow.
All right, I'm very curious if these widgets are working. If you haven't subscribed yet, can you do so? I just want to see if the widget works. Also, like, you know, just be a nice thing to do.
Representing Hungary.
So we'll find out.
Nissan Silvia, Kevin not having a good first run, but one of these drivers, you know, making a trip over from Europe, and everyone was telling me this morning, was like,
Almost 100 viewers.
you gotta watch him. You gotta watch him.
I'm showing
But
62,
he
but
was
okay.
very, very
That is
impressed.
close.
Had a chat with him over 800 break, 2JZ.
Do they still use DOS in Japan? I think for
Nissan
D1.
Silvia. So a lot of work to do on this second.
Lovnia's run was better than Connor's, though. I mean,
What can Kevin
not according
do?
to Wally.
How hard can Kevin push to try and get high up in that order?
All right, I don't think the sub box is working on my widgets.
The car hold up.
There's probably some integration thing I got to do.
So Kevin's just waiting. A bit more smoke to clear. He's going to get the thumbs up from the marshal. And we're going to get this second qualifying run underway shortly. Yep, there's the thumbs up. Kicks it into gear and away he goes. Kevin Piscolti throwing it in. Nice initiation there from Kevin, getting lovely and wide.
Oh, that's interesting. Streamlabs shows 62. YouTube shows 94. So yeah, we are close to 100. That's sick.
Speed through that section there. That was a snappy transition from Kevin as he makes his way to the second outer zone. Nice and deep in that zone there, filling it all the way around. Like the judges asked, this is a very good run from Kevin Bisculti as we see him transitioning back. Hitting that last outer zone near perfectly. 2 more inner clips. What's he going to do? Can the car survive? Will he bring it over the line? Yes, he will. That is a good run there from Kevin. Delighted to see. After more than he had in practice, he deserves it because that was consistent runs all morning. Let's see, did the judges like this run as much as me? Kevin representing Hungary, and he is definitely hungry for a win here. And a 91.7.
Damn.
Did like that one as much
Yeah,
as me.
no, I agree.
He is going to be pumped with that score.
Kalisha, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support, guys.
Okay, we're heading back to the line. And it is
Like I said, I'm still learning all this stuff, so.
Ibrahim El Quali. 46, representing Lebanon. He's after seeing his teammate go ahead of him there. Ehab, or sorry, not Ehab, my apologies, Ibrahim. What can he do to get a score and push him up as high as Kevin?
Super chat goal. Sorry, I'm like
Forecourt now,
going
Ibrahim.
through and like looking at all the different settings and stuff on this. It's been forever since I've done any streaming. So much it has changed.
First outer zone, he puts the foot down now. You see the speed of that BMW as he makes it through his way through that first inside.
There we
clip,
go.
in through the second one. On the front brakes, tucking that car, trying to get the back of it out as wide as possible, as close to that white line. As he comes through the centre section again, transitioning through the decel zone, hitting that last outer zone, doing a good job here. As Ibrahim comes through the last inside clip and over the finish line. That's not a bad run. Bit of a shaky initiation, maybe small bit too early. Come on the power and just pull them away from that zone. He did keep one wheel in it, but judges want you hugging that white line all the way around.
Where are the scores at? They are not posting the scores, so I'm not sure. I mean, they're posting up after the run, but not an actual layout of it. The judge gave him an 80 just because his angle wasn't as good with speed and everything else about the same. Speed's not really something they judge, but I believe that's the case. Needs to put some kidneys on the Beamer.
For Ibrahim.
Hey, what's up, Nicole? What's an update on that?
I'm gonna head back to the line, and it is the young man Jihad, 13 years of age, representing Libya. My apologies, I was looking at the wrong name there, but yeah, representing Libya. This young man, 13. And
Whoa!
Initiation.
Ah!
A bit too early. Can he hold it?
That was sick, but
the inside of the track. I'll give you style points.
obviously not what we're looking for.
But yeah, we see Jihad now. That Jay-Z absolutely screaming. Phil's outer zone 2. 13 years of age, and he's driving this standard of car, and he's able to drive this standard of car. Maybe nerves getting a little bit better, the young man, but 100% a name to watch out for the future. He brings it over the line. Crazy looking car.
Yeah, that entry was sick though.
44.7 for the young man. Sure, what way that's going to leave him safe, but
We got.
delighted to be here and be involved.
What's Connor's score? I think the last one I saw was like an 85, but they skipped his second score, so it's been a little weird.
The mere Itatulian.
It's going to end with people left foot braking slow during qualifying just to get good scores. I mean, it is and it's not. I mean, you can see it though. Like the judges will deduct you style points for it, so that's the difference, right? If you're just left foot braking the whole time, then you're going to lose out on style. But yeah, speed's not really been a judging criteria in a number of years.
The angle from the start line, they're going to let a bit of smoke clear just to yourself good visibility. All drivers get the same track conditions. That's the idea. So if we have to wait for smoke to clear, we have to wait. But we're not waiting much longer because he's getting a thumbs up from the marshal. Clicks it into gear. Away he goes.
Jack's score I think was
Here,
around an 85
heading
as
off
well.
for his second run.
Eating pizza.
Nice
Start of the day. I love it.
initiation.
Ooh,
We thought
that
it
was
a bit
sick.
early, but he pulls it off perfectly. Back wheel right on the outer zone.
Great timing on that. Get back on throttle.
That Z coming through the centre section, looking unbelievable on track. He fills that second outsider zone. Demir doing a great job here on this second qualifying run. Definitely wants to get a high score on the board, push himself up that qualifying order for battles tomorrow. As we see him come through the centre section, transitioning for the last time and over the finish line.
For its Muffin Man, yeah, I agree. Like, you provide a set of rules, there's always a way to like play within it. Or, you know, there's a term I really like, which is called malicious compliance, whereas when you're given a set of rules to play within, that you go like to the T. I think honestly the best way to do this is a hybrid model between the two of them. That to me is the best way to do it. Is something where there's a human element of it, especially for something like style, and then maybe the computer just provides you with their average angle or something like that, and that provides a score or something. Same thing with line. The big thing for me is the replays. Like if somebody goes two wheels off, it's much easier with the Wally system than it is sometimes with eyes. So.
Getting it all wrong in his first run.
Yeah. D1 they did learn how to game the system. It's just crazy transitions and stuff like that. So.
He doesn't look nervous at all.
I do think at some point fully automated will become the norm. It just may not be anytime soon, and it may not be the big series. It might be something else. Yeah, I did see that the Formula E's sponsoring Twitch streamers. Maybe FD will. I'm not sure.
Again, we're just going to wait for the smoke to clear as the sun sets here in Muscat. The wind dies down.
Jacob, are we getting Quali back in FD? No idea.
Start line, and away he goes for his second qualifying run.
And if we do, it's not going to be in a way that we're used to. That's my guess.
Inside initiation.
Yeah, too
Missed that
tight.
inside
Car's
clip.
way too
Outside
tight.
The outer zone completely gets the inside clip. So we see him coming through the first transition. Big
Oh, I keep
again,
forgetting that
car
this
not
window.
looking like
Sorry,
it's
guys.
Really playing ball.
That window.
He is
I have to
fighting it.
use something else.
Handbrake halfway through that zone just to keep the car going. Al-Muzani doing whatever he can, but just a little bit too wide there on the transition. 1, 2, 3 wheel drop. Oh, it's going to be close. Not going to be the most highest scoring run you'll see tonight, unfortunately for him. But look, that's what happens. Sometimes the cars just don't play ball. See here, when we into this zone, try to keep the speed and then just. Sorry, it wasn't this one, it's the next one, it was after the transition. He tried to keep the speed coming into the decel zone and then just went a little bit wide there, and then that's where it all goes. At this point, 1, 2, 3, maybe
Yeah.
4 even. It's not far off. It's an 18.3. So
18.3. I like that. What did Wally give it? 2 or more off, so it immediately puts it at a 0.
go and evaluate things in the car and see can he get it ready for round 2 in a couple of weeks. We're going to head back to the line to man on a mission, Mr. Jack Shanahan. In the
There we
Borrow
go. There's
car,
Jackie
back
boy.
in S chassis. How cool is the livery look on this car? Jack Shannon making drift cars cool again. So let's see what he can do on his second qualifying run. Jack changing this car around all morning, changing spring rates in the front. Obviously it's not his car, so he's just trying to adapt to it and get him and the car on the same page. And trust me, Jack Shanahan, he's a drift alignment guru, okay? Any man can do it. He just speaks to the car, he does, and it works for him. So I'm excited to see what Jack's going to do here on his second qualifying run. It's absolutely unreal to have both Shanahan brothers on the grid this weekend. Both of them in borrowed cars.
This will be good.
Putting on a show already in borrowed cars. So
This is gonna be good.
smoke to clear. Yeah. Thumbs up from Shanahan, and away he goes. S15 screaming down James Dean. Built S15.
Whoa!
But Jack Shanahan throwing a backwards entry.
He's pissed.
Absolutely
Absolutely pissed.
That could have been the coolest thing we've seen all night. Does a great job now to get the car back online. Jack bringing that flair that he's known for. Driving that JZ on the limiter around that second outer zone as we see him coming through the center section now. Flicking back in. A little bit wide coming into that zone. Jack doing a good job now.
Jack.
Can he hold it? That car looking like it's just washing a small bit too much for him. Maybe not as good as his first run, but he definitely pushed to put on a show here. Watch this initiation. If he had a hell
Just a little late getting on throttle. That's all it was. God, his ability to get that car to whip back around though was insane.
So good though, like to get that car back online, lifting the leg coming through.
There you
that
go.
inside clip.
See?
Really pushing.
2 wheels off.
Screaming. S15.
Would have been nice.
Shanahan definitely pushing hard, trying
Would
to
have
get
been
as
nice.
much points as possible to get himself up the order. 48.7. Unfortunately, the risk reward not working out too well for Jack this time, but we'll see him later on. But yeah, we're going to head back now to the line, and it is Abhi Patel representing India, GT86. This car was not driving right for his first qualifying run, so I'm curious to see what changes him and his team have made, what they can do. Can he get a decent score on the board to try and put himself in battle action tomorrow night?
Yes, we are going to be back tomorrow to do this live stream with Top 32. So make sure to tune in for that. We can hang out. If you haven't already, drop a subscribe just so you can be notified on that one. And please make sure you go check out Drift Chat. Check out their Instagram. There's a link back to their Discord.
Okay, thumbs up from the start line, Marshall, and away Abby goes. He bangs through the gears on the run up.
Ooh, hesitation.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Didn't look like the smoothest initiation. Brings him straight to the inside of the track, and no, that car is there's something wrong in the front of that car. I'm not sure what it is. I really hope him and the guys can figure it out. But unfortunately, that will be a 0 on his second run.
Might as well finish the run though.
It's just like probably trying to figure out himself, going, why is this car not working? Like, what's going on here?
Oof.
But we're going to see the replay now.
I don't know if it's the front.
You'll see on the run up, but just when you
Yeah.
went to do the
Be interesting to watch this replay.
initiation, car had different ideas. Driver wanted to go one way, the car wanted to go the other, and in the end, no one won.
Yeah, it's weird. That's super weird. I think if I watched it a few more times, I might be able to diagnose it, but that's
Okay, so we're going
it's
to get
just
back
the
to
car
the
just did
yellow
not
flags.
want to go.
Andreas Lilja representing Sweden. Toyota Supra. Andreas, this car is just insane build. Struggling a small bit earlier on with coolant temperatures, so hopefully him and the guys got that sorted. Second time out here in Oman. First time he came, he just was mechanical gremlins. He told me the car is much better now. He fixed everything, so I am rooting for Andreas here. 1,000 brake horsepower entering the circuit.
There we go. Had to hold that forever.
So we see the Mark IV Supra
My cat just stole my pizza.
riding around the first corner. Lovely red and blue flashing lights on the front as he comes through. Hidden up outer zone 2 a little bit.
No,
shallow,
not there.
as deep as
Feed
he
it.
wanted at the start of the zone. Putting the
Close.
foot down now. Listen to the screams of that car as he comes into the decel zone now. Little dab of the handbrake. Steady up the car, and then away he goes. Through the inside clips and over the finish line. That's not a bad run from Andreas Lilja. Is it enough to get him into battle action tomorrow night?
That was pretty good. Not amazing, but I think that'd be better than his last run. 74 coming out of Wally. The Wooly.
Wait, Andreas' score to drop in. 70 score on the board.
So there you go,
Will it be
74
enough?
from Wally. This
Not
is
sure,
what,
I don't
like,
have the live
it's close. Like they're the fact that they're within a couple of points of each other is obviously
Who
great.
our top 32 cars is,
But it's
we are
not
back on the
perfect.
line. And it is Moyad Al Muzani representing Saudi Arabia, V8 Sylvia. S14, S15 front, S14.5 if you want to get
Tighten
technical.
him up early. Ooh, that car's looking tight.
In there now.
Yep.
Oh, as soon as he comes on power, see how far that car jumped forward. The grip in the back of that Subaru is insane. Oh yeah, doing a nice job.
Yeah, I can keep this up.
On the line.
That's not a problem.
As
Should be
he
able to.
Screams right by our judging tower here.
Yeah.
Not too deep on that line, and
It's not working.
He's driving straight.
It's up to
Something's
boost.
going wrong. He's seated head in the cockpit, and he's just looking down.
So we'll,
the screen or
if you guys
gauge
want,
or
on
something.
tomorrow we'll have the TikTok one up a little bit better. For right now, we've got YouTube with stats set up, bunch of stuff. So where can you watch it? If you head over in my profile on TikTok, you can also just look up
Zero
Jacob
on the second
Gettens,
run.
and you will find the stream. We've got some live data being pulled up as well. So pretty cool experience over on the YouTubes for anybody coming in from TikTok. I think we're close to breaking 100 concurrent viewers, which is fantastic.
So there's a bit of work to do here. Has he fixed the issue or whatever it was? Hopefully he can. I hate seeing guys travel all the way over, shipping the cars and all that, and then something silly like mechanical gremlins getting the better.
I gotta figure out this widget thing. It's bugging the hell out of me.
And his team have that sorted. Arthur's waiting for the signal from this marshal. Just a little bit more smoke to clear.
I don't know. Can you guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, I want to test this out again. If you could go and drop a sub, I just want to see if this widget pops up correctly. Sorry, I mean, if you don't want to, I don't care either, but it's bugging me that the widget's not working.
The track team here in OIDC, there's so many.
Lots of cars have fuel cells behind the rear axles, like 2018, very floaty after transition. Yeah, having that extra weight behind it, you see a lot of the build theory now is like between the axles and keeping it very centered. The upside of having it further back is you can kind of balance the car out a little bit more. So it just depends. But also, if you're used to driving it one way, then you get used to it. What are we waiting for?
Arthur leaves the line now for his second qualifying run. What can he do to push himself up into that top 32? Nice initiation, but no, getting it all wrong.
Failure to launch.
Inside of the track. Definitely this late in the game as well. You want to be ticking all the boxes, secure as many points as possible on a run, and unfortunately missing that outer zone is going to be big enough deduction from the start. Let's see what Arthur can do as he comes into the decel zone. Just off the handbrake a little bit too early as well, nearly missing that last outer zone. Two more inside clips as he flicks through and over the finish line, but so we're going to have to wait and see where he finishes.
That's going to end up being a 0.
Unfortunately, I don't think that'll be enough to give him a spot in battle
showing a 60.
tomorrow night. So we're going to have to wait and see, but we're going to move on to our next Latvian driver, and it will be Alves Ledskinis. BMW V8 Supercharged.
Somebody else up to today / this
758
weekend?
brake horsepower club.
I got one of my son's hockey tournaments, so I was hoping to cage my car in the next little bit, but we're all over Florida for hockey tournaments.
So we're just waiting on the smoke to clear here from the track from the last run.
Hey, Jelly Baby 24, appreciate the small
Alvarez
coffee.
made his way down,
Thank you.
flicking
Oof,
it in,
good
nice
entry.
initiation, getting lovely and wide there through that first corner.
I'm
as
getting
we see
the
him
new
putting the
FD
foot
versus
down,
Drift
down,
Masters video a little bit
smoking
early,
the
so that's
Katarina
always
out of
appreciated.
it. Doing a good job as he makes into the center section, transitioning for the first time, doing a lovely job here on this first half of this run. Can he hold it together? Is it going to last? Yes, it is. That was a nice zone for him as he makes his way through now. One more transition, working into the decel zone. Oh, just a little bit wide, but he holds it, smoking out the beautiful Muscat Arena and bringing it over the line. That's not a bad run.
A little hesitation there at that first zone. Gets back on it though.
Alvarez just one or two little mistakes in places, but it should be a score on the board.
There you go. A little pivot around a left foot drag. This is showing a 74.
So we're just waiting for Alvarez's score to drop in. A 71.
71. So
Few
this is
mistakes, but
back
not
and
bad
forth.
at
So
all.
this is what I'm
Just
thinking is
misses.
happening is that
Spots at the
they're probably
track,
using
so
the Wally data for like some information and then
future, but
going
yeah,
from
we're
there.
heading off
Kragaris.
the third of our Latvian drivers, the one, the only.
The
Igor
amount of
Kragaris.
kebab that I ate in Latvia was
F22
actually
BMW,
wild.
over
Like
800
like
brake horsepower,
unhealthy amount.
V8. And an absolute legend driving the car. OIDC veteran. Wasn't here last year. Even flew out for the last round just to spectate and said, nope, not missing it again. So he went home, built this car, and now he's back again. Locks the front brakes there, coming into that corner. And it worked
Jesus.
out there perfect for Kragaris as he makes his way through the centre section.
Kragaris?
Snapping into the
That was
transition.
Kragaris.
Nice job through the first inside clip as we see him coming out,
you
filling that
go.
outer zone near perfectly as Egars working his way back through the centre section again as he makes his way to the D-cell zone. Dab of the handbrake, settles down the kebab fighter as he loves to call it, and brings it through the last two inside clips and over the finish line. Egar Kragaris came to play this season. What a run. I like that. Look at the smoke. He literally locked all four there coming in and still made it work. So
Yeah, the kebabs are
Still, I don't
fantastic.
know,
Now that being
but
said, it's not like I went and sampled a whole bunch of them all across the country, but
So let's see.
it was good. And they had like a they
were sitting up above me like
I go 84.
Yes, they did an 84.
I normally
for
eat
the
pretty like
Latvian
keto,
driver.
so just like veggies and meat,
Egar
and
Kragaris.
they like made me like a special bowl just for it. It was actually really good. Like shitload of meat and a big salad on the side. Is Ian not commentating this round? No. No, he is not. I think he did it a couple years ago. He didn't do last year. He's not doing this year.
As we head back to the start line now, and then up next it is Saeed Al Salah representing Jordan, BMW E46. So what can Saeed do? As we hear the screams of that car making his way down, not filling that outer zone
A little shallow.
as well as he would have liked to.
Taste flex.
Doing a good job now to tuck the nose in for the inside clip, and
Ooh.
dropping a wheel, picking up some cones. Do you know what? Maybe he just said, here, the cones want to see a lap of the track, I'll just bring them off with me. We see him now filling that zone. Lovely there. He's actually doing a great job with them.
He's got two
Look how
cones.
that car steering. Oh, did it look like the cone just getting stuck?
I
As
wonder
he
if it
was
did. I
doing
wonder if it got
twitch
cut under the
lock
wheel.
there. From the drone shot, fair play to him from holding out. He's more angled one way than the other. You can clearly see that. So Saeed doing a good job there on his second qualifying run.
They collected both. I think one got caught under the wheel. See if they show it. Should be right after this point.
It's a score of 63.7. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I don't know. I thought it did.
So we're going back to the line. It's another driver representing Jordan, Nazir Henya.
Saeed Al Salah.
Another guy that just from the outside observing this morning looked like he was having some issues with this car. Hopefully him and his team get it sorted and they can get him into battle action tomorrow. Let's see what Nazir can do. Okay, so we're going to things up from the start line, Marshall. Yep, there it is there. Nasir is going to head off, clicks into gear, and away he goes. Screams at Jay-Z as he makes his way down the straight. Initiates, and as he initiates, his headlights just popped on, and then the car went to the inside of the track. That was a very weird initiation, if you ask me. Obviously, his headlights didn't come on, they just changed colour. They went from yellow to blue to purple. That's class. But unfortunately, it's probably the only class thing about this run. He's just not making it work. That car is fighting him till the end. He's not giving up though. He's like, I'm doing a lap. Whether you like it or not, car, I am doing this lap. Love the commitment. But yeah, I'd say now.
Yeah,
Betting man,
definitely
a
fighting
low
it.
score.
Let's see. So yeah, just not able to get that car out. And look at lifting.
Might deem that too long, and it could be a 0.
Man, I think his snap's so nasty. That's definitely like a complete rethink
It's a 0,
of
yeah,
what
that big straight, and
needs to happen.
unfortunately, Just not what the judges want to see.
Is it still on
See the
drift
car
box?
more
Yep.
on angle, so, yeah,
It
there's
is
a lot of
still
work to do
on.
to figure out that car, but he has a couple
I think
of
we're
races
like
to go on to,
halfway-ish
so
through
hopefully him
the
and
second
team
set
can
of
get it
runs.
sorted. Okay, so we're going back to another driver from Jordan, Anas El Hello. So let's see what he can do. As he makes his way down, throws it in. Nice initiation, doing a good job here now. First corner.
There we
tucks it
go.
immediately
It's
from
looking
the
nice and
inside clip.
smooth. Good transition.
Look at the smoke out the back of that car. Absolutely pluming out. He
It's looking
puts the
solid.
foot in through that second outside zone. And flicking back. That's
Damn.
a nice run so far.
Okay.
Can he hold it through the last section? Yes, he can. Brings it over the
I'm
line.
very curious to see what the judges think of that.
Doing a good job there, but did the judges like that run as much as me?
Seeing Wally coming up with a 77 on that. See what the judges think.
We're going to head back to the line.
Not too shabby. Yeah, quite the understeer. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you play it right, though.
Wheatley representing Ireland.
Yeah, almost 80. Jeez.
79.3 there for Anas. He'll be delighted with that run. So Adrienne in this beautiful prepared PS13. It's a credit to her and her team. Unbelievable looking car. Yes, that is a paint job with just a few stickers on top of it. Candy red paint job to be precise. When the sun was hitting it earlier on, it looked insane. Adrienne making the trip out here. First time driving outside of Ireland. And being honest with you, she was actually very cool, calm and collective before qualifying tonight. So I'm really rooting for her. One of the nicest girls you will meet in drifting.
Always happy to see more female drivers out there.
Females who want to get into this crazy sport all around the world. Here she is driving.
Sorry,
with some
I'm
of the
playing
best
around with a
drivers
bunch of Streamlabs stuff at the
in
same
world.
time.
And what can she do on her second qualifying
Remember
run?
goal.
Nice initiation. Gets out nice and deep into that outer zone. Adrienne
Sorry
doing
for cluttering up the screen.
great
I just like
job there
buttons.
now.
This is looking good.
She comes through the first transition in the center.
Like the way that arc went.
As we see her stomping on the front rails.
Could be a
Not
little
deep in
deeper
that
through
second
there.
outer zone, but she is
Very
putting
stable,
wheels
though.
in it as she comes back through her own smoke, gets ready to transition into the decel zone. Dab of the handbrake, settles the PS13 down, and then it is foot to floor for the last two corners. Transitions through the inside clip.
Damn,
and
okay.
Over the finish line. It's not a bad run at all.
Not bad at all.
She regained her pro license in Ireland last year, so last year was her first season.
Oh, interesting.
Up out here as well. It's been a dream year for her so far. And credit to her, she puts in the effort behind the scenes, always driving, always practicing. So
Yeah, not too shabby
see it paying
at
off
all.
for someone who deserves it.
So just saying that she just gained a pro license, so
What did
we'll
the judges think?
have to see. 65.7.
65.7. It's a score on the board. She'll be delighted with
Scoring's
that.
all over the
Actually
place.
said
Yeah,
she
I mean,
did
that's
so. She said, as long as they don't
driving's all
show
over the
me
place.
myself,
So
happy.
I agree with that.
She definitely has not done that. So, right, back to the line. It is the 17-year-old from the UAE, Khalifa Al Fahassi, turbo V8.
See
Under
what
the
we
bonnet
got
is
here.
180 SX.
Tri-Ace.
Done a lot
I've never
with
driven on
V8.
Tri-Aces. I don't know how
Went
they
out
are.
to
I've heard they're good.
Riga
Just
during
don't know.
Europe. During the summer, should I say, hit Europe up, did as much driving as possible. Always driving around the Middle East. Has practice cars. You always see him as much as possible. He's in a Z or something. Just getting seat time. And seat time's king. So let's see what the young man can do. As he leaves the line. Nice flick.
That looks
initiation.
good. Good entry.
From the
First
bonnet.
sound looking pretty stable. Comes out a touch
80 SX.
early.
Puts the foot down now. Listen to the
Inside
screams
clip
that
looking
car
all
is
right.
making way through the
Transition
centre
nice and
section for
smooth.
the
Next
first time.
inside clip looks
Some
good.
speed in that transition. Full
Front wheel
throttle all the way
barely
again.
moving.
Lovely
Couple
and
of
wide.
small adjustments here
Out
to our
to the
next
outer
outside
zone.
zone.
This is a nice
Lots of
run
smoke
from
coming off.
Khalifa.
Big e-brake to
See
get into
him
our third.
transitioning into the D-cell zone, putting the back wheel right on that white line, just as the
It's looking
judges
good. I mean,
asked,
kid's only 17 driving like that. That's
and
impressive.
bringing it
That's very
over
impressive.
the finish line. That's a very good run.
I don't think there's a top 4
He's
tandem
gonna
in
be
Drift
delighted with
Masters.
that
What
one.
do you guys think of that?
Such a nice
What do you
drive.
guys think of that? Like that top 4 battle at the end of
That's the worst
qualifying.
thing,
I'm
it's
very
confidence.
curious.
No,
Like
it's very
I know there's some
personal.
back and forth
It's
on it.
friends with everyone. You just want everyone to do well, but we can't have 60 winners, unfortunately. 80.3 though, we could have potential.
Yeah,
winner in
80.3.
because that's after pushing him up the order.
79 coming out of our Wally system, so very close.
We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think OIDC has any like major rule differences outside of what you would see in kind of like a traditional event.
Bathworth representing Saudi Arabia, A90 Supra, 2JZ, over 1,000 brake horsepower, and a crazy man behind the wheel. That's a combination. So what can Youssef do here in the second run? Thumbs up to the Lightroom camera, smiles all around.
Love that wing. Really, really like that wing.
Waiting a bit of Khalifa's smoke to clear.
Cool to watch more drifting, but as a driver, I think it's just more abuse of the car for a couple extra points. Yeah, it's fair, but those a couple extra points can mean the difference.
Leaving a lot of smoke on the track, making Youssef wait. Thumbs up. From
Got
both
fans of
Marshall
it.
and driver knocks it into gear and
Gives
away
you a
he
reason to
goes
stay
for the
tuned to the
second
end.
qualifying run.
I mean, you could just have your
See that Supra put
number
into gear, his way
one
down the straight, throwing it
ranked
across
driver
the
as your
there
last
from Youssef.
qualifier, and that'll keep you around to the
He
end.
puts the back wheel perfectly on that white line through that first outer zone.
So have your
Tucks
best
the
driver
nosey
finish it
lovely
off.
into that first inner clip.
Whoa!
Second inner clip perfect. This is a good run so
look at that
far
car
among
lead.
the Saudi driver. Youssef now.
Jesus. Yeah, he's working it too much.
One wheel just after the second outer zone as he comes in, transitions into the D-cell zone, a little bit
No,
wide
it's
there
not
on
it.
the handbrake, washing it into the third outer zone.
That is not it.
Makes his way around the second last corner, transitions through the inside clip and over the finish line. Nice run. One little mistake that I think I picked up on. That was coming out.
It's cool, but not worth the risk of the driver with the amount of points they get. Yeah, I mean,
maximum 2-wheel drop.
yeah. It'd be interesting to see what the championship would have looked like if Piotr would have done all of them, though.
See that there
I mean,
playing with the
Let's
throttle, how much
be honest about it. Would things have been different? I mean, I don't know. Could be.
professional rip cars. It's just insane. And it seems to
Could
get
be.
bigger and bigger every year. Jay Youssef, not a bad run at all. So we're going back to the line up next. It is Hussein Mislami, C6 Corvette. What can Hussein do on his second run here to push him further up the order? The focus, the concentration, and now he gives us a wave. So I'd say normally he's a smiley, happy-go-lucky chap, you know. Oh, he's telling the start line marshal he wants a bit more smoke cleared before he goes.
That's fair.
See, it's hard to tell from that angle there now. It
Yeah,
does
you
look
can't
like
see
you're driving
shit.
blind in, but
Yeah,
sometimes
Peter
the
incident.
cameras can fool you.
Yeah, he did get his car totaled, but that could have happened at any point in time.
Stand up and have a look myself.
Like that could have happened in any battle. That could have happened in qualifying. Like it could happen whenever.
Bit smoke
So
there, the wind is blowing
it just
it off
happened to
though,
go
so
at that
see
point
what
in time.
Hussein
So
can do.
I get it.
Second qualifying run,
But
trying
he
to
may have won the championship if he would have kept going.
C6 Corvette just twitched a small bit, drops one wheel halfway around that outer zone.
Drivers to keep out for in this competition or just in general?
Inside clip, second inside clip. Can he keep this Corvette on qualifying line, doing what the judges asked and try and gain maximum points here tonight in Muscat? As we see him coming through the centre section, not too deep in that clip, but doing a good job there in the D-cell zone, getting nice and wide out on the power. back wheel right on that white line. 2 more inside clips to go. Transitioning for the last time.
There we
and
go.
over the finish line.
Corvette, man.
Not a bad run from
It's just
Hussein.
such a solid chassis. They seem so easy to drive. I've never driven them, but they seem super easy to drive.
Dropping 1, maybe 2 wheels, so sure you're a little bit disappointed in that. But other than that, that's a very good run from Hussein. Look at that there, filling that zone.
Subscribe to your new channel. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah,
Good job here.
I'll have a couple things coming out with it soon. I'm going to cage my car. I've never caged a car in my life. So we see how that goes. And then I've got an engine to build for my protege and maybe some more truck content as well. So if you guys are interested in more of me working on shit as opposed to me just talking about it on this YouTube channel, you'll be able to see there's a thing called Gettin's Garage, and you can sub there. It'd be greatly appreciated.
350Z V8, crazy build.
This will be good, Nessar.
Car.
This will be really good.
So
When this run's done, I got a question for you guys, though.
let's see what Victor can do. He's only out here for
Oh,
one
sorry, it's
round
Victor.
for a bit of
See,
fun.
I thought it was
You know
Nassar's
what?
car.
You're dead right. Have the opportunity
Okay, anyways,
to wouldn't you?
what do you guys think, content out of this channel? So obviously I've got all the events and stuff coming up this year. Do I do the same stuff, like that mix of vlog stuff with opinion stuff? I'm curious what you guys want to know about drifting events, things like that. Like, obviously I have that access, but like, what do you guys think, content-wise, I could make out of these different events?
2 more inside clips. Oh, maybe just dropping 1 wheel on the inside there. Oh, was that the...
Hey, FDF Race Shop. I love and miss you guys too. It's good running into you guys at PRI, and hopefully we see each other a little bit more this year.
This run. It was fast, it was fluid, flowed nice.
Damn protege content.
Putting on show here.
Listen, I like Mazda proteges. I just do. It's a weird car. I get it, but I'm a fan.
Bang! And then over here, out to the white line. Just near perfection coming through.
Man, that car's set up so well.
Transition 67.7. Then wheel drops there at the end. That's 1, maybe 2, and that's 1, maybe 2 there as well. It's hard to tell from the drone angle. So Victor, we'll have to wait and see if he will be moving on. But we got another unbelievable.
Yes, King Kieran Hines is judging. He's one of the judges. Him and Vernon, we're not sure about the other one.
Robert did this crazy initiation on his first qualifying run. Literally snapped it to 90.
Yeah, changes with FD. That'll come up. I think there's going to be a press release and a podcast that'll sync up fairly soon about changes for this coming season. More barbecue reviews. All right, maybe.
Purple and orange.
I gotta be careful, like just with eating on the road. It's tough. Vlogs at Drift Masters, cool. So you guys like that content of like a little bit of behind the scenes history. It's real time stuff. Whoa! Barely on the line.
A bit too wide. Does a good job to bring them rear wheels back in on the circuit, in between the white lines as we see him come through the center section.
Looks good.
Transitioning very fast, stomping on that.
More
front
cooking
brake,
content.
controlling
Okay,
the front
maybe.
of the car, over rotating the back a bit, getting it nice and wide into that zone as we see him coming up now, dialing off a small bit of angle before he transitions into the decel zone. This is not a bad run from Robert. He's on the front brakes,
Not
transitions
bad.
one more time and over the finish line.
More insight on the media end of what you do, tech-related stuff. It's dope to see beanie-less barbecue reviews. Well, if I keep growing up my hair, it's going to be real interesting. It's been getting pretty long. Mike Leeson is brilliant commentator, nearly as good as Shiva's first run. Yeah, Mike's great. I feel bad for Mike, though, just being solo. Like, that's the biggest thing is I would love to see him doing this with another commentator. So,
a 72 for
yeah, 2 new tracks this year for FD. I also realized that for our next stream, I got to cut down on the latency.
Next driver is Mr. Ahmed Ham, GR86. Beautiful build, serious first run from the Ham. That B58 screaming in this car. He is happy. You can tell by the smile that he is happy.
Mohawk making a comeback. No, it's just I can show you. You guys tell me if you want. Like I don't know if it's too shocking to, take off my hat in public. If that would just screw with you guys. So. Oh, sorry.
He'll be up there. So let's see what that.
My bad. That was on me.
you had held it, it would have been
Oh,
glass.
all right, we didn't miss much.
Unfortunately.
It's my opinion on new tracks being added. I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like any time we change anything. Why is it doing this? Sorry.
If he'll be secure later on
Let's see what we can do here.
for the battle action. But yeah, I don't even think we need to see a replay of that one. Just on to the next one. So up next
Mullets
it
and
is
mustaches.
Salah
I don't know about a mullet.
S15, LS7.
I don't know if I'm gonna go mullet. I think that's a bit much.
800 brake horsepower and a seriously good run for his first qualifying run. So another man that probably will be pushing that bit harder.
Happy was to have you in Driftmasters team. Thank you. Deserve to be in the top drifting series in the world. Much love for Ireland. Really appreciate that, guys. That means a lot.
He makes his way down, drifting the whole way down.
I still-
Backwards entry near again.
Oh,
doing the
Jesus,
same as
everyone's
the
throwing down right now.
Another guy
Not mad about it.
pushing
though.
a little bit hard, going right. How much can we get out of this? So listen to the scream of that car as he puts the foot down now. Flames shooting out of both sides of the bonnet. This is unbelievable.
Sorry, I'm playing around with some stuff. I need to focus more.
Unfortunately, the start of the run just pushed a little bit too hard. So, big flames shooting out the bonnet there.
Yeah. That's a good question. If you guys, if you get any info about how Justin Smash and the FPV pilots are dealing with the U.S. sanctions, real sad what they're doing for that community in the short to medium term. Yeah, I mean, it seems like DJI has already just opened a different company to kind of circumvent a lot of it. That's my understanding. So, excited to see St. Louis off the schedule since it's my home track, but glad because most every other aspect was interesting. Yeah, it sucks. I like being in those big ass facilities, but Stafford Speedway will be kind of cool. I think the layout will be very interesting. I think it'll harken back to some stuff that we saw previously, with some like very fast, long sections, which should be kind of cool.
Okay, so we're going back to the 9. It is Ali Shouani, IS 300, representing the UAE.
Wonder if they made any setup changes to this car.
See what
Yeah, I think we're all interested about the FD tracks. I don't know the layouts, but I'm curious as to what it'll all work out to be.
Ali can do in the second run. If I correct, I think it was twitchy on the first, but
Yeah, super twitchy on the first run.
60 something cars here, so 120 runs, so it's hard to try and remember everyone's off the top of your head. We see the Carbon Kevlar IS 300. Just waiting for the smoke to clear.
If you guys are interested in more content and stuff like that, we do have the membership option available for the YouTube channel. I think it's $1.99 a month. I'm curious if this membership goal thing will update in real time if somebody subs to it. I think we already got one so far. Be sick to get 3 filled out. A bunch of cool perks with it. Oof, no. Big e-brake.
A little bit too early, which brings him completely to the inside of the track, not where he's meant to be. So what's he going to do now to try and get that car back online as we see him transitioning there? See that car jumping forward when he lets off.
Love seeing, different. I mean, you don't see this IS at a pro level very often. So always excited to see new chassis and stuff like that making their way up to the big ranks. Who do you think will be the top finisher this round? I don't know. I don't actually know who'll be the top finisher this round. It'll be interesting. If you guys are over on TikTok, we have the YouTube stream going as well, where you can watch the stream in real time. Also got some live stats pulled up to help with your viewing experience. If you just want to hang out on TikTok, you can sync this up though with what's going on over on Oman International Drift Championship. That's on the Oman Automobile Association YouTube channel. Too tight of a car, good chassis now. Yeah, I agree. It's tough because you obviously want to be quick. So a lot of guys will dial in a bunch of grip with that, but it's a trade-off with everything.
And a 63.7 on his second run. So
Ali Sajwani.
see if he secured a spot for battles later on.
Thanks for the sub, FDF Race Shop. Appreciate that. I don't know, is it Jack or Josiah that's on right now?
It is Wokas.
Hey, we did get it. Hey, it did sync up. That's sick.
What can you do? Oh,
Glisha,
wide on the
appreciate
start
that.
line.
That's sick that it
Absolutely
syncs
on the
up.
start line.
I love stuff like
Someone's
that.
leaking. Is it Wokas or is it Ali Shouani?
Thoughts on Odie switching the BRZ for
Don't
this
want
year?
the guys to damage their engine.
Yeah, I like it.
Don't
I like the
want
change.
to
It'll be interesting to see what he does with the suspension and if we see any updates come into feel immediately once he gets in there.
Comes comes up from the marshal, and away we go.
Favorite car on the grid right now? That A90 Super looks super sick.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Clips the cone, and he's just gone too wide.
Real wide. All the cones. Gonna have a
Maybe
little
off
break
there
after
on
this
that
one.
First corner. Shuts it down. Not sure what's going on. Obviously some sort of mechanical issue for Wokas.
I wonder. I'm gonna try and do something here.
As he brings
Oh,
it through the centre
sorry. I
section.
keep forgetting I need to keep
Screaming
this
BMW.
open. I wonder if I just do it this way.
Keep
Okay,
it
my
as
bad,
fast
my
as
bad. I'm new to
possible,
this,
yeah.
all right?
As many
I could just
points
put it up
from
in
the
a screen
judges
that I don't
in the
use.
Second half of this run. But the question is it all comes down to that first corner. He went very, very wide.
If you are a Streamlabs person, let me know, because I need some help with some stuff, obviously.
Yeah, for Wokas.
Just joined. Perk, no notification. Yeah, I know. It did update the member goal, which is cool, but I didn't get the little pop-up, so I'm still working on all that.
Right, so we're going to head
I
back
gotta take.
to
I
the
just got a notification, my
next. It is
thing to take my
Mohammed Shiab,
vitamins. That's how old I am.
representing Lebanon in the GT86. A nice first run.
There's no
See
Streamlabs
what you can do on the second one. Another driver is gonna be
Shopify
pushing to try and
integration.
get
I think that'd be
himself
kind of cool.
higher up the ranks.
Good to see you commenting on this. Met you in Mondello.
Really
Oh, what's up?
came in
Where did we
good
meet in
on this
Mondello?
year.
I remember that
Top
event
qualifier to
pretty
last
well.
round of the Emirates
So let me know where we like
So,
actually
the focus in the eyes,
chatted.
Not even acknowledging the camera. Normally he's a smiley, happy
Laura from
lad,
driftmag.eu.
but no, he's like, I got a job to do.
I'll have to look that up. I apologize, Laura. I don't actually know driftmag.eu. But if you ever want to collaborate on something, shoot me a line.
Smoke to clear. See the flashing lights on the roof? That is Wally. Wally is back with us in Oman this year. Race Data Labs. Mike
Drift
has
Mag.
brought
Is it like an
out
actual
Wally.
drift
He's
magazine?
aiding the judges upstairs. We will be hopefully getting some of that 3D rendering of the runs on our live stream tomorrow for the battles. But yeah, if you don't know what Wally is, look up Race Data Labs. Is the future of drifting.
Yeah,
It's
Wally getting a plug.
literally takes every bit of information and immediately puts it in a 3D run that the judges can watch back on from multiple angles, see speed, angle, on, off, throttle, on brake, off brake, and he's always just adding bits to it. I seen Wally at Drift Masters
Stream
in Ireland
alerts.
earlier in the summer, or last year should I say.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. It'd be
And
cool to
it's
like show
completely different
people
setup
buy
to
like a
what's
hat
out
or a
now.
poster. If you guys
So
haven't
always
seen it yet, I'm
evolving
trying not to like
to
plug
aid
too
the
much here
judges
because that's not what you came
to
here
be
for.
honest,
But
it's
if you
the
haven't seen them yet,
hardest job in judging, or
we have the
drifting is judging, so
bracket poster for both Drift
every bit of
Masters and
information they can
FD.
get
There's a
will
bundle as well, and it's basically my bracket
Race
notes
Data Labs
from
really
every
makes
event,
that
along with
possible
like
for
some
everybody
really
at
cool
OIDC for bringing you guys
background
the game.
stuff. It was a collab with an amazing designer.
Yeah, really hope we get
They're
on our
super
release
super
tomorrow,
cool,
'cause I get
and
blown away
just
by them.
kind of a
I
cool
spent
thing
most of practice
to
just
be able
watching
to
3D
put up
runs.
in wherever.
Just looking at
Yeah, they're up on the
that, it's
website. You can go
just
check
very
uh,
out
interesting if you're a
jacko13.com
technical
for it.
drift
So.
fan. But enough
Came down
about
out of the
Wally,
stands.
it's all
Oh,
about
what's up,
Mohammed
James?
Shiab
Okay, I
as
remember
he
now.
gets ready to
Yeah,
leave the
I
line
remember.
for his
I think we hung out
second
for a little bit afterwards.
qualifying Run. Big weight transfer.
Whoa.
All the track, getting out nice and wide.
It's a
for
good
that
entry,
first outer
though.
zone. Puts
GR
the
does
foot
look really
down,
good.
it Screams out his GT86 as he makes his way through first section, doing a nice job in that transition, getting lovely and wide early, which look, put him in a perfect line early for that second
Pretty
zone.
good.
Setting the
Big
car
left foot brake,
exactly where it
though.
needs to be. Mohammed, a very
Oof.
calculated driver, would be the way I describe him.
Medium coffee.
know
Okay,
what?
does this?
Seems
Hey,
to
there we
be
go. We hit our
now.
member
This
goal.
is not a
Yo,
bad run at
sick.
all as he makes
Thanks,
his way
guys.
through the center,
I appreciate
last
that.
transition and over the finish line.
Does this mean we have to update it? How's this work?
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of streaming stuff, so does this mean we have to update the goal, or will it go like past 3 and like show something else and it's like show like 125 or 133%? It was a good run though. I love watching cars transition.
Really enjoyed
Like
it.
honestly, it's probably one of my favorite things in drifting is understanding how a car transfers energy like that.
Seen a lot of drivers make that mistake that they end up coming back in too soon. But yeah, an 86.3, so he's going to be delighted with that one. Judges liking it nearly as much as me, so right, we're going to head on back to the start line for our next driver. Up
You have
next
to
it
update
is
the perks for
Dennis
medium coffee.
Miguel. In Another one of
make sure you
these
guys get
fresh XZs.
your value. Oh,
Beautiful
God, I
car.
like these liveries.
Just finished to such a high standard. And there's 3 of them. That's what the mad thing is. Not just 1, but 3.
I've been like thinking about doing a livery for the G, and I like don't know what I want to do yet, but
See him psyching himself up in the car there. He is pumped.
matching race
Go
suit,
for it out.
love
Good
it.
Fans.
I can't tell if that's like light
Ready
reflecting off it or if that's the
to
wrap, but it
send
looks
this
sick.
Z in.
Ha!
Dennis, a welcome
Right, I forgot we got those emojis.
multiple years, no IDC. No stranger to the second day in battle action, so let's see
Upgraded
what
to
he
medium
can
coffee.
do
Oh, it does
this
show
night.
4. Oh, that's
To
sick.
secure that spot, clicks it into gear, dab at a handbrake, and away he goes.
I gotta remember what medium coffee
Miguel,
gets
run
people.
2. See him making his way down. Nice initiation. Lovely and wide.
There we go.
Right on that outer zone. This is a great run there from Dennis Miguel as he's tipping his way.
400
Center
Zs.
section.
Controversial.
Fast transition.
I like the way
Very,
they
very
look.
fast
I really
transition.
do. Especially with kits. Like, I think stock, they're
Down
not
now,
that
right
great.
front brake,
But
trying
like
to
some
get
of the
back
kits
in
people
that
have come
car.
out with are
Lovely and wide.
phenomenal.
As you see him come through the center section into the D-cell zone. Bit of a handbrake drag there just to settle her down. Try and get the Z back on the correct line as he puts the foot to floor and brings it through the last 2 inside clips and over the finish line.
He's still going.
That's not a bad run.
Yeah, the membership I tried to make as absolutely cheap as possible. Like, it's just as cheap as I can make it in a lot of cases. But there's a lot of cool like extra content you guys get with it as well, early access, stuff like that, videos specifically for it. So
Okay.
yeah, it's always
Here his score drops in
always appreciated.
83.7. The judges liking that run. And Dennis Miguel looking really comfortable in the Z. We are going to head back to the line, and up next it should be the one, the only Ramsey Ahmed Ramsey. S14 2JZ 900 brake horsepower.
I thought this said MBRP at first.
Representing Egypt.
MRP.
Seriously good run for his first one. So what can Ramsey do here to push himself further up the order?
Lighting him off early, floating it in.
That's a nice initiation from Ramsey. I kind of got distracted watching it there going, gee, that was near perfect. But yeah, Ramsey coming through.
Oh, lots of smoke.
Center section for the first time, smoking the Muscat Drift Arena out of it. Bringing it lovely and wide through that outer zone as he heads back through the center again. Getting ready to enter the D-cell zone. Little dab of the handbrake, kills off a bit of speed.
Ooh,
Maybe a bit too much, ends
gets
up
caught
a small
out.
bit shallow for that last outer zone, but
Had to
makes
come
his
off it
way
a
through the
lot.
final section of this round 1 course and over the finish line.
Nice.
Not a bad
Nice.
run from Ramsey.
Is that a Lexan
Lovely
window car?
initiation. I really like that.
Looks like it. I can't tell if the windows are open or
He's on
not.
Front brakes from start of the zone to the inside.
Yeah, tons of
there.
wheel speed.
Full
It's more than just
throttle.
wheel speed though. It is also grip that's as well. So it's, you know, if it's, you can have a lot of wheel speed without a lot of grip and not make a lot of smoke.
77.3 for Ramsey.
So
We'll be happy with
what
that
are we
one.
looking at from race data? 74.
We're getting ready to go back to the line. and
Yeah,
look
I,
at the
I,
local boy
I'm
up
kind of the
next.
same way with liveries. I just,
Item Al
a good
Habibi.
livery is a good livery, at least in my mind. And there's lots of different things. Like for me, honestly, like I don't have any sponsors or
Crazy
partners on my drift
driver.
car.
The perfect
Some of that's by choice.
combination. Look at the
But
focus in the Omani
it would just,
driver's
I don't know,
face.
it would probably be something
He
similar
is
to like what
ready to go.
the
He
shirt
knows
design
the
is.
challenge that is here. He
If you
wants
guys
to be
haven't
that
seen it
top
yet, like it's up
42.
on
He knows
it's
a
up
lot of
on
people in the grandstand down
jacko13.com.
home are
It's on the
rooting
back of
for
this
him.
shirt as well,
So
but
what
I can
Item Al Habibi
I can
do?
show you quick. But like this is more of the kind of
About
look
to
I'd be
find
going
it.
for. One sec. Unplug my mic.
Thumbs up from the
See if it
start line,
shows up the
Marshall.
mic.
Thumbs up from the driver.
Like something of that like teal placement kind of stuff. I don't know.
Thumbs up now.
I've
Item
been in
from-
contact with
Give me
AMS
another
to do
second.
something, so we'll see.
Now he's away as he leaves the line, screaming down. Ah, beautiful initiation from Haitham Al Hadidi, getting so
Good initiation.
wide in
Oof,
that first
this is
zone,
quick.
doing a
So same thing,
brilliant
soft
job
rear.
as he tucks the nose
See how
into the first
soft it
inside
is in the
clip,
front. Pretty soft in the
transition
front too.
now,
It's a very dynamic
snappy,
car.
Very fast through
But
that
look, you can
centre
tell
section.
everything he's doing.
See
I think I talked about this in
really
the last run
wide
too.
for that second outer zone. Haitham Al Hadidi definitely wants that top spot in qualifying tonight as he comes into the D-cell zone now. Dab at a handbrake, scrubs off a bit of speed, and puts the foot down, filling
Whoa.
the last outer
Can
zone.
he get in? Can he get
as
in?
He comes through, aiming for the center
Barely.
section. One more transition. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. That's a good run.
Can you tell if there will be a change in judging in Drift Masters this year? Bring back Kevin.
Man,
I don't know.
driver
I
definitely came to play
I
this
do not know.
season. Definitely a fan favorite. The roar that just happened outside the window when he went over the finish line. Such a nice guy.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't. I've been in like two meetings with Drift Masters in the off season. One of them was just like contract renewal stuff, and then the other one was about the live stream and like graphics and stuff, and like what they want to change, what we think we should change, stuff like that. And then on the FD side, I actually yesterday had like a 2.5 hour phone call with Sage to go over a bunch of stuff about like podcast, and we're looking at doing a premium membership for the podcast and what that could look like and the logistics of it. So, and then I got an update as to what's happening for next year, which I don't know when that's made public, but some big changes.
Brilliant first run.
Jamesy has the best liveries I find. He's got a lot of great ones, that's for sure. Give me 1 sec. I gotta go fix something on my 3D printer. I'll be right back.
Back wheel right on the line. Perfect initiation there as he pushes through the first inside clip. Look at the speed of him through the center section. A very fast transition, lining himself up for that second outer zone. Doing a good job out there as well, filling that zone near perfectly all the way around as Karim makes his way back through his own smoke. Transitions again into the D-cell zone. Lovely and wide for the third outer zone. He's only got two more inner clips. Can he hold it as he comes through for the last transition? Beautiful transition there for Karim.
Sounds like I missed a really good run.
That run. I think that's going to be a high scoring one.
Three watches. Looks good.
He was laughing at
Coming out a touch early.
in the pits. I just couldn't believe that.
Inside clip looks good.
Everything.
Man, I think bottomed out.
So he's like, once you know one car,
Driver, stop putting your cars in their bump stops. Jesus.
Makes sense, really, doesn't it? And 90.7, he's going to
Damn.
be over
The FD membership would not be through YouTube. It would be. We talk about it in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Outer Zone Discord, do that. Also, make sure to check out the Drift Chat Discord because it's phenomenal.
Back on the line, it's another Irish driver.
The membership would be through a website where you would like pay, and then you would get podcasts a week early, an extra section of the podcast that's removed for everybody else, ads free. I believe we're trying to sync up Discord to get like a special role in Discord if that means anything. And then we're trying to work out some perks like at events. Probably would be like a meet and greet where we would all meet and I'd take you guys up to the booth and show you what the booth looks like, and you can kind of like understand what the back end production looks like. So
smoke is still clearing there after Karim.
this year will be Yes, I'll be in Riga this year. Do you think the judging was correct last year? I've never had an issue with it until last year. A lot of wrong calls. On Drift Masters or FD? So qualifying is coming back to FD, right? Blink 3 times for yes.
Very fast for Alan
No idea.
filling that zone nicely. You see him now tucking the nose in beautifully for that inside clip. And a snappy transition there. This is the Alan O'Loughlin that we're used to seeing back home as he makes his way outer zone 2.
Oh, he's pushing.
All the way
Just saved that.
Dropped the wheel around there, not making that mistake again as he comes into the D-cell zone now. Small dab of the handbrake, settles down that. Sylvia puts the foot in and lines it up for the last two inside clips, transitioning for the last time, and he brings it over.
Longer, high quality Drift Masters and FD videos. You mean what I'm producing? I wouldn't mind updating the quality, but to be honest with you, I don't want to carry more gear, so that would be the downside with it. Right now I film everything with a phone, and I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if I can make them longer. Could, maybe. It just depends.
The same mistake. He dropped wheels at the end of that zone the last time, so he's not making that mistake again. One wheel drop there coming into the D-cell zone, so it's a 74.3 for Alan. Judges obviously seen a few things that they didn't like. We'll have to wait and see.
Do I have Jack and Connor coming back this year? I believe they have plans to. I don't know where they are in those plans.
We have 14 more drivers to go, so we'll have to wait. So up next it is Omani driver, that is Riyal Al-Musabi, jumping out of his Supra into this 370Z 800 brake horsepower V8. As our social media guy making sure I'm not that because that is needed. Now he had the look of I'm on the live stream.
No social media guy, but no vest.
So So yeah, what can Riyadh do for
What's up,
his second
Turbo
qualifying
Khan?
run as the drone zooming in on him? Look, mental. Riyadh, nice initiation there. Lovely and wide for that outer zone. Really gelling with this new car as we see him making his way through the centre section.
Whoa!
Transition.
Oh, I really wish you would have saved that.
Unfortunately, Riyadh not able to hold it.
That would have been
For a
sick.
second there, I thought that was transition of the day.
That would have been sick.
Just unfortunate there. Yeah, Riyadh pushed a little bit too hard. He knows what.
If you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know. It'd be sick too. I think we got really close to 100. It'd be really cool to get us back up to that point. I think we're at 80 right now. The fact you guys crushed the membership goal though is nuts.
So that will be a 0 for his second.
Yeah, if you guys have other questions, I mean, I'm happy to answer them. We are going to be setting up a stream for tomorrow as well, and I'm going to try next year to like live stream a bunch of the practices and stuff in Drift Masters. I may not be able to do it for FD. Honestly, go watch Daily Driver Media for those ones. Buy me a beer in Riga. Maybe. No promises. I can't drink when I'm on the job, so I shouldn't be buying drinks either. You ever watch RDS? Yeah, I used to watch RDS all the time. I haven't watched them since. Like, is RDS still doing live streams? I don't actually know.
Getting more grip into the car, so what can Maximoff do here?
I have 360 cameras. There's some issues with 360 cameras. One, the file size is insane. The workflow is very difficult because you're having to swap back and forth, and the actual image quality is not as good as a Samsung phone. Sensor's a little bit bigger, but yeah.
Such a nice guy as well as Daniel. Yes, he's banging through the
Beer for a free
big
photo.
Early initiation, but it's going to bring him to the inside of the track. It would have been perfect if he did it a couple of seconds later. What can he do now coming into the centre?
Oh, man, what a transition.
Back on line as he's watching a small bit wide. See him putting the foot down here in the screen.
No,
from the V8.
that's done. Do you like seating bracket or qualifying more? I like them both. I don't have a preference. I think seating bracket did incredible things in Pro Spec, and I think it's the way to go when it comes to developing drivers. I think for Pro, qualifying might be a better option now.
Don't think that'll be a high scoring.
Pretty sure they do an English stream on YouTube still. That's RDS. Sorry, I got a question coming off TikTok for that. They do. Maybe I'll subscribe and we can do more of these. I'm gonna try and do more of these if you guys want.
So we're just watching Daniel's replay here. Just too many little mistakes in silly places.
Oh, they did. They RDS had a stream a month ago. So, all right. Well, let's see if it lines up. Obviously, if I'm at home, I can do these. It's a little bit tougher when I'm on the road to try and live stream that extra stuff.
Sebastian Fonten, who technically is on lap number 3 here in Oman. Car just arrived this morning, 7 a.m. The container from the Netherlands.
Sebastian Fonten, great guy too. Really, really nice guy.
Both arrived. So let's see what Fonten can do on this second run. He did a very good first run, especially for no practice. So
this track would be much better if they had barriers. I mean, there'd be more carnage, there'd be more cleanup, and the stream would probably take longer. I like walls though. I think at a pro level you need to have walls.
Flick back. Snappy, fast transition. That E36 BMW 2JZ screaming. Sebastian stomps on the front brakes, making sure that rear wheels are exactly where he wants them to be. Coming through, transitioning into the decel zone. David a handbrake settles the car, blinded by his own smoke.
There we go. Find it. There's the focus.
For the last time, transitioning, hits the 2 inside clips and over the line. It's not a bad run for Sebastian Fonten.
Thanks for the subscribe. GDOGX84. Wow. Oh, RDS Insider that has it. Interesting. So they doing the same thing that's like rebroadcasting it? I did see that come up when I was looking on the YouTubes.
Just really enjoying that run there from Sebastian Fonten.
All right, subscribe to. Oh, it is, yeah. Russian Drift Series official English. Watch us at rds.ru. Interesting. I'm going to turn on notifications.
Nervous way all last night, wondering will that car turn up, and luckily it did turn up this morning. And guys had a small bit of work to do, so just delighted that
Walls, all tracks should have them.
make it.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But look, we're going back to the line. It's Abdullah Hamada representing Jordan E92 from yellow to orange this year, and it looks equally as cool as last year.
Does look pretty cool.
Cool, calm, and collective. You can see it there. He's just waiting. He knows the job that's at hand and what has to be done. So let's see what Abdullah can do on the second qualifying run here at round 1 of OIDC in the beautiful Muscat Drift Arena. Away he goes. Abdullah now making his way to the initiation zone, banging through the gears, doing a nice job on that first zone, filling it near perfectly, tucks the nose, lovely for the inside clip as you see him transitioning back now. That's not a bad run so far from Abdullah as he makes his way nice and wide into outer zone 2, pushing it and pushing it and pushing it back into the center section again. This is such a good run from Abdullah as we see him dab at a handbrake, slows it down just a small bit, making his way through that last outer zone. 2 more clips, inside clips, last transition. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. Abdullah, that was an unbelievable run, my friend. So just enjoying this replay yet again. Watch it here. Abdullah doing such a good job, and an 85, well deserved there. The judges liking it just as much as me. It was such a clean run, so let's see where that puts him in the order. But we move back to the line, and it is Ihab Fala representing the Lebanon in his trusty E46. We won't get to see the Sylvia until the next round, and you know what, I'm excited because I've never seen it in person. I was looking forward to seeing it. This 46 though, she's been around a while.
So I'm playing around with like Streamlab stuff at the same time.
Oh yeah, 800 brake horsepower, I didn't know that. Underneath the hood.
There we go.
So what can Ihab
Why not?
do on his second
Do we need more stuff on here? Do we need less stuff on here? Whoa, what the heck? Oh my god, buttons are not toys.
Smoke to clear. Marshall's asking, are you happy? So they are giving the drivers the option. If you're happy enough and you want to go, you can go. If you want to wait and let it clear more, you can. So, no, everyone's happy. Thumbs up. And away they go.
Prospecture, yeah. How many points does Connor have? I didn't see. They
They
actually skipped his scoring, which says to me maybe it was really high.
Right where it's meant to be.
When you forget what your YouTube tag is, embarrassing. Surprise.
First corner, big, fast, snappy transition, getting out nice and wide early to line himself up for outer zone 2. Does a good job the whole way through outer zone 2. Ihab Fala doing a nice job here as he makes his way back to the center section, flicks back one more time into the decel zone, dab at a handbrake, but maybe just came on the power a small bit too early. She jumps forward on him, but he does a good job to try and get it back on line for the last 2 inside clips and bringing it over the line. Ihab Fala, not a bad run at all.
Not a bad run at all.
Just watching Ihab's replay here. Score drops in of a 73 for Ihab. He's going to be delighted with that one, especially when it's in your second choice of car. He said he'd be more comfortable in the Sylvia, but that's round 2.
How'd you get the driver stats? I'm new here. These are from Race Data Labs, the Wally system that's on top of the cars. And I got them through Drift Stats. Or no, sorry, not Drift Stats. Drift Chat, which is a Discord channel.
Good, fast,
that is phenomenal.
What can Lalu do in his second run here? One of the nicest guys in the grids. Really helps everyone out. You can see him waving to the marshals as he's coming up. He's just such a friendly character.
And you can get to Drift Chat through their Instagram, and then there's a link back that way.
From Lalu. He gets set to go off for his second qualifying run here at round 1. Thumbs up from the marshal, and away he goes. So we see him making his way down the straight, starting to wiggle it into that first corner. Early initiation, but it looks like it's paid off for Lalu. He puts that back wheel right out wide, tucking the nose in now for the inside clip, doing a good job here. As he transitions for the first time, hits the second inside clip, lines himself up lovely and wide to fill outer zone 2. We see Lalu now dialing an angle all the way to keep that car in between the white lines.
Man, the smoke is nuts.
His way through his own smoke, flicking back there now into the decel zone. This is a very good run from Lalu. Very calculated.
That's a good point. Thanks, Michael Jennings. We can do that. What do you think? We throw member goal up here. YouTube subs up here. Do we move like the other stuff too? Listen, I'm new to this streaming thing, so you guys tell me what you want because you're the ones watching it. I'm just watching the stream. So if you can think of stuff that the layout would be better, anything else, I am totally down for that. I can also make myself smaller. I'm sure that's, let's just do that. Just out of principle, let's just make me smaller.
Yeah, 76.7
throw this bad
for
boy up
Lalu.
here.
He would be happy with that one.
Why not? That's not center though. It's gonna bug me.
Yes, we're going to head back to the line, and it is Antali Sherbak in another one of these unbelievable Z's.
There we go. Paul, how many names have been butchered? Well, I'm not the one doing the commentary, so not as many as it could be.
I love watching the burnout box because every driver has different notions of what
There we
they're doing.
go.
And some people go in actually not knowing.
I'm
what
curious
the
if
idea
we
is.
figured out if the member goal thing works. It does. If you haven't subbed yet, I'd love to see if the YouTube sub thing works. So I put us down for, I think, 50. See if we could hit 50 subs by tomorrow. Did Mattfield win yet? No. Wrong channel.
Just get a bit of heat in the rear
I
tires
could like
now, yeah.
round the corners on my thing. Yeah, we are streaming on YouTube as well, where we've got stats pulled up. We got a bunch of stuff going on, so we'll have all that laid out on TikTok for tomorrow.
Okay, so Anatoly Sherbak on the line. Another one of these crazy Z's.
Can we unsub then resub? Maybe. Give it a go. See if it works. I have no idea. Maybe it'll go backwards.
Goes for his second qualifying run. Throwing in nice initiation.
I'll keep an eye out.
Very, very
I gotta get
fast
widgets
through that
working
first
next.
zone, doing a good job here. See how he gets on when he tucks the nose in and makes his way for the first transition. Another guy, snappy, fast transition, just
go.
like the judges were asking. So see him on the front brakes now, trying to get the rear of that car out nice and wide, pushing wide. See if he makes his way into the decel zone.
But yeah, if you guys have any just tried, it doesn't. Okay. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and let's see if this updates. Source, I think it should be. Once again, I'm new to this. Put a vote up for Drift Masters and FD. Shanahan's already run both their runs. I gotta remember how to do a poll now too. Once again, very new to this. Once again, I'm new to this.
Play here of his second qualifying run, and then we're going to be heading back to the line for another driver. An 81.7, yeah, that's a very calculated, good run. The judges like it as well. He's going to be pumped on that one, and we definitely, hopefully, should see him in battle action tomorrow night.
Start a poll.
Next up, it is another Omani driver, and it is Tarouk Al-Shahani. 180 SX V8. Lovely looking car, really cool. Not sure what's going on with this camera we're looking at the moment. I'm over there in that building. See the light down the bottom? That's me.
I think I got a poll going. Let's see.
Okay, so we're heading back to the line. We have Tarouk Al-Shahani on the line.
There we go.
His brother Ali not joining him on the grid. Usually we have two Shahani brothers. We've only 1 for this round. Hopefully we'll see Ali back for round 2. Let's see what Taruk can do.
All right. Get your votes in on the poll. We'll be closing it in a couple minutes.
Another well-capable driver, not
Maybe before the
stranger to
next
podiums here,
driver
but you
goes
can
up, then we'll
see-
close
not
it.
sure what's going on. The
Got
car's
13
left the
votes in.
line. I heard it, but we were looking at a replay camera. Yeah, nice initiation there. Through that first zone, doing a good job. Licking back now. Nice and wide. Look at that. Right out to the outer line, just as the judge's ass. Filling that second outer zone there perfectly.
How many
Just to make the
screens
way
you
through the
got? It's
middle
like
again,
Jarvis.
getting ready to
I've
enter the
1,
decel
2,
zone.
3,
A little dab of the
4
hammer, slows it
screens,
down
and then
there.
this is ultra wide. So I have
Filling
3
that zone
screens
near
going.
perfect. 2 more inner clips, 1 more transition. Taruk Al-Shahani, another good run in the bag.
All right. Get the votes in. And let's figure
Just
this out.
watching the replay here, Taruk Al-Shahani doing a nice job. A 79. I think the judge has seen 1 or 2 little things that I didn't see.
All right.
Still another score on the board for Taruk, so
There we go. Closing the poll.
wait and see where he ends up in the top 32. But
Does it
next
show
up
us?
it is Clint Van Oort. This will be lap number
Ooh, equal
5,
and then
if I'm
Drift
correct, for
Masters.
Clint Carr, right?
Interesting.
This morning, 7 a.m. Loads of work done. Him and the team working on it. Got him out for qualifying.
Pretty easy to fill up 3 screens when you have them. Yeah, no,
See
it's
what the
a
Dutch
lot. All
driver
right, Clint
can
Van
do
Oort.
here.
I want to focus in on this one.
Looking very focused. Or he could be very tired as well, because I'm sure it was an early start and a nervous night's sleep, wondering would the car arrive. But it's here, Clint. Don't worry. You do you.
Yeah, I've got the race data lab stuff in the bottom right-hand corner. Can I see it during Drift Masters? Yes, I can.
So Clint leaves the line. Throwing it in. Nice
Jeez.
initiation there from Clint Van Oort. But just
Oh, he's
getting
going
small
wide.
towards the end of that zone, maybe dropping 1 wheel or a half a wheel. Tucks the nose in nicely now and gets ready for that first transition. Locks the
He
foot
did that
brake
whole
all
thing
the
under
way
left
through
foot
the
brake.
clip. That was very cool to watch as we see Clint now lovely and wide, hugging that outer line. The back of that S14 Sylvia as he makes his way through the center section one more time. Flicks back and doing a great job there in that zone. See him on the front brakes, smoking them tires over. Tucks the nose in for both inside clips and over the line. That's a great run there.
Damn, good run.
Clint Van Oort, that was probably the
DM wins becomes Poland at SoFi. Yeah, it'd be great, but we'd probably be paying
just went out a little bit wide. Look,
150
they've got
bucks,
the
200
front
bucks a
brake all the way
ticket
through.
to make it actually
Great job.
possible, to be
Hugging
honest.
the white outer line there, and 84.
Like, would you pay, just out of curiosity, would you pay $150 per ticket to go see drifting at SoFi? And I would say that's the minimum. It would probably cost more the further down you get in the bowl. So if it's like going to see, you know, and then can we get that many people out? I don't know.
From El Salvador,
Maybe.
it is Nasser Harbali.
All right, see you. I'll see you, Pauls.
Insane.
Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Clint race data showing 79 on that one.
What can Nasser do in his second run here to secure
Yes, sir.
spot in the battle action? Well capable driver, always does something crazy. It was actually the last thing I said to him today. I was like, do something mad this weekend. And he just smiled and said, always. I'm super excited to see. Just waiting on a bit more smoke to clear it off first. Just get all the people in attendance just a fan so they can blow it all one direction.
All right, let's see. So he does something nuts. Good load up,
Nasser
good
makes his way
float.
down, throwing it in,
On
nice
throttle.
initiation.
Could be a touch
That
deeper,
back
but
wheel right
damn
wide
near.
on the white line as he makes his way through the inside
Inside
clip,
clip
getting
looks
ready
good.
to flick
Transition looks
back.
good. Lots of angle.
Lovely transition, so fast, so snappy there from Nasser, doing a great job. So we hear the screams when he passes by the judging tower. hugging the outer line again in that second outside zone as he makes his way through the centre section for the second time into the decel zone.
Touch deep.
There to kill
Makes
off
him a
speed,
bit shallow
steady him
through
up,
there.
and away he goes again. Nasser Harbali definitely doing a great job
A
on
foot
this
brake to keep it in
second
bounds.
qualifying run here as he takes it through the
That's
last
up there.
clip, over the finish line,
That is
and another
definitely up
360
there.
to celebrate.
See,
Call it 370.
now you look at it though. Once again, Race Data
370
Labs
doing a
showing
360.
77, whereas Clint's was a 79.
Let's see,
So,
did the judges
not saying it's
like that
wrong.
run
I'm
as
just
much?
saying it's different.
Nasser not doing nothing too wild, but doing everything right, putting the car exactly where he's meant to be, listening and briefing, and there you have it. A 90 puts him high up the order for tomorrow night's battles. I'd like to see that. And then we're going to head back to the line, and our next driver is the one, the only, Benedictus Cherba.
Yeah, triple time, baby.
Brand new 2 Series G42 BMW. I do think Cherba might have just created the nicest looking drift car in the world. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it I look at and it's just amazing. So, it seems to be driving as well as it looks. Everything. Absolutely everything on the car was made in-house. Him and his team. Guys build serious cars to a serious standard. So let's see what Cherba can do here on his second qualifying run. Representing Lithuania. That front bumper I think looks amazing as well. I think the whole thing, I don't know, just looks crazy. The car does. Look, the focus in the eye.
All right, let's see.
He's up without even turning his head. That is the Cherba that we know and love, Mr. Serious. But you know he's such a.
But absolutely not, Spence. Is the issue. Is like to rent SoFi as opposed to stadium in Poland. The difference is insane. So same thing. The video coming up, Drift Masters versus FD. I talk about that. Yeah, it'll be up on this channel. So you haven't subbed yet, definitely do it. And of course, members are going to get to see it early. Medium coffee gets to see it first, as of right now. Then small coffee, and then it goes out to the public after that. All right, Cherba, let's see what we got.
Nice initiation there from Benedictus Cherba, getting nice and wide in that first zone, making his way around the corner. Through the first transition, look at the speed and angle he carried through that transition. That was absolutely insane. As we see Cherba now perfectly in that second outer zone, back wheel right to the white line, bringing it through transition into the diesel zone. Oh, just a little
little wobble.
But he holds it, gets the car back to where it needs to go. As he
What
comes
is the
through
wheelbase
the
on those
centre section
M2s?
for the last time? One more transition and over the finish line. Mad Cherba is here to play.
Wheelbase on a BMW M2. 108 inches. They are a little longer. I thought so.
Really enjoying this transition here. Boom, the speed.
The newer M2 is 106 though. Interesting.
That we expect to see, that we know and love here in OIDC.
No, G87.
That was it.
Okay,
that
interesting.
little wobble, probably the only
Interesting.
thing I've seen now off. But yet again, I'm not a judge, so don't quote me on it.
We need Wally and FD2. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Would definitely be interesting.
89.7, still a good score.
Still
a
not
great
bad.
run from Benedictus Cherba. He's going to be pumped.
It's a brand new
with that
car,
one.
guys. Like, it's gonna take time.
Heading back
Just
to
how it
the line.
goes.
Up next, it is.
It doesn't even matter if you've rebuilt that same chassis over and over again. A brand new car is always a brand new
Driver
car.
of Tommy
It
Kiley.
always needs something.
Is 180SX, 2JZ,
Printer's making weird
1000
sounds.
brake horsepower, as he taught me that with a cheeky smile. And
Hey.
This car green this year, and it looks amazing. It looked class last year, white and blue, but the green and blue, there's something about it, in my opinion. It's just such a nice combination. The focus in the eyes of the young man from Ireland, thumbs up to the camera as he gets ready to leave the line for his second run.
All right, this could be big.
What can Kylie do here to push himself up the order, secure a spot in battle action tomorrow night? I see him turning on the GoPro right behind him just before he leaves the line. Another thing that looks so cool with the car is it doesn't have wing mirrors. There's no mirrors on the side of the car.
Oh, there is no mirrors. Oh,
Probably
that's
not
funny.
great for reversing into your pit area, but it looks class. That spoiler as well. Absolutely in love with that spoiler. Tomas Kylie known for having cool, flashy cars. Oh,
2 Series, which is based off as a few millimeters smaller. No, I was just curious, like if it was closer to 100 inch or if it was like a 108 or 112 or something like that. So like see what the dynamics are closest to. I want to see the suspension set up on it as well. I don't know. I haven't put the time into to research yet, but I will.
And away Tommy goes for his second run. Nice initiation there from Quali. Doing a good job getting nice and wide out in that first outer zone as he pushes all the way through, lining up lovely on the front brakes, tucks the nose for the inside
Oof,
clip.
man, those
wow,
transitions.
that was a snappy, fast transition. He obviously seen what Turbo was doing beforehand as we see Quali now, lovely and wide, filling the outer zone. Quali is going
Good
for top
work, the
spot
left foot
here.
brake.
He wants that #1 place in qualifying tonight here at round 1 OIDC. Doing a good job there.
Man.
A little dab of the handbrake in the diesel zone.
Is this our
Settles
best
the
qualifying
car,
run?
And now it's full throttle.
That's
Straight
perfect
through the
inside
last
clip.
transition
That
and
one's
over
little
the
inside.
finish line. Tommy Quali definitely
All right,
back
82
to play this year in
coming off
OIDC.
of
He got top
Wally
step
system.
on the podium at the last
He
round
would be
of the
considered the highest right
2025
now
season in Soha.
based on the Wally system. Be your #1 qualifier.
He definitely wants more podiums this season.
Let's see. Let's see.
He plays so
What do you think?
fast from Quali, doing a great job. All places around. And one more time, how cool is that car? Looking green. A 77.
Yeah,
Judge
Where-
obviously seems
it doesn't give you a score breakdown of where he could have picked it up.
Then again, I'm an excited drift fan.
New
We're
mustache
looking at
challenge
the
for tomorrow.
Criteria from the driver's briefing. 2 completely different things.
Yeah, M2 versus F22 will be
Okay,
very
so we've
interesting.
2 more drivers left. Up
2
next,
left. All right, guys,
representing
stream's
Oman,
almost done.
It is Ahmed Al-Amri. Back and mean business
Ugh.
this year. The car shut down on his first run. All
This is good, though.
pressure.
Guys, I really
Hopefully
appreciate
the
this.
team got
This is
it
a lot of fun.
fixed. He's
Um,
smiling. Thumbs up.
I'm definitely thinking tomorrow we do the same thing. You guys down? I got to figure out a couple of things, but I'm down if you guys are down. It's a little earlier in the morning too, but it's a Friday, so
Championship contender, maybe not.
I have so much shit I need to do today, and I've spent half of it just doing this. Oh man,
He's well capable. He's such an aggressive driver. Brilliant car. Hopefully, everything just plays ball, connects the dots, and gets himself a decent score in. But he cannot play it safe. He has to go all out. He knows.
So yeah,
the
for tomorrow
standard
we're going
drivers on
to
the
cut
grid
down on
this
the stream
weekend. What can Ahmed
latency
Al-Amri do as he tears
and
down the
get this
straight,
figured out
throwing it in.
and some widgets
Nice
and stuff going.
initiation there
So
from Ahmed
yeah,
Al-Amri doing a great job. Filling that first one perfectly. Listen to the screams of that V8 as he makes way around the first corner. Fast through the first transition. Entering into the second outer zone. The screams of the V8 as it passes by the building here. The floor is shaking as he goes by again.
The floor is
Out nice and
shaking.
wide into the diesel zone. Nice dab of the handbrake. Settles the car. Maybe just back on power
Dab
a
of the
small bit
handbrake.
early as it jumped out of the zone. But Al-Amri's doing great to hold it. One more clip, one more transition, and he's bringing it over the line.
Good
And
job.
that's a score on the board for Ahmed Al-Amri. The Omani driver is going to be buzzing after that one. Great run there from Ahmed Al-Amri. The roar from the crowd outside. A fan favourite. Omani crowd.
That was up there.
behind the Omani drivers.
what do you think, Wally? 78.
This was the only thing I
Can you hear me out?
seen that
Wally
was
system
big enough
for line and
to
angle,
elevate
and then
everybody
style for
up out of the
judges.
clip there.
81.3.
Off trot to get back in it. But an 81.3, the judge is liking that run. He'll be happy with it.
Hopefully they give us the standings at the end.
So now
Definitely stick around at the end of the event.
one
We'll
more
chat
driver.
briefly before I got to jump off. Hey,
25
hey, did it work?
champion.
No way.
champion.
Hey, we got widgets to work. Holy shit, I
Represent
got to change
Kuwait.
it. I don't like the way that looks, but we got
2JZ
widgets to work.
GT86.
That's sick. The YouTube subs bar didn't work though,
Ali told us last night.
so that
he's
sucks.
taking this year seriously. When he said
I
that to
don't
me,
know.
I was like, why did you not take it seriously
Maybe that's-
last year? Because you won the
Joachim, did you like
championship. He said,
unsub and then
he's here to
resub?
play, he's full focus.
I want to figure this out.
Everything to work out for him, and you know, with a driver of Ali's experience, once you have that mindset, it's a dangerous combination, in my opinion.
Happy we got the widget
Let's see
working
what
now.
Messi can do.
I just
as
got
he
to
leaves
change
the
what they look
line.
like. 'Cause that's terrible. All right, this is our
Banging
last
through the
driver.
gears, He makes his way down the last car in qualifying
Oof,
tonight.
really
Lovely
flooding it out.
initiation. Right on the white line from start to finish. That was near perfect for zone 1. as Ali now makes his way into the first transition, very fast, full throttle transition, getting lovely and wide, lining up for outer zone 2. McSeed's on a great run here.
Oh, this looks good.
As we see him heading back through the centre section one more time. Gets ready to enter the decel zone. Small dab of the handbrake. Big angle to scrub speed and does a brilliant job in that
too
zone
much.
as well. This
No.
could be a high scoring run for the last run from Ali McSeed as he makes his way over the line.
All right.
I really like that.
Wally gives him
run.
a 78.
360 to celebrate.
You doing Drift Masters this year? I am.
Woo!
I am doing
On
it.
form,
That is
Ali
confirmed.
McSeed's a dangerous thing. That's all I'll say.
Sorry.
Coming for a 3-time championship this year.
Whoa. Let's bring
Look
some
at the
people
speed
with
there. Look how
share.
wide he
I
got
don't.
out after that inner clip.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Lovely and perfect for this outer zone. Probably one of the best transitions I've seen on.
All right, let's see if they
that
give us
section
an update as to
there.
total
Ali McSeed definitely
qualifying.
came to play this year at
90.3.
90.3. All guns blazing. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah,
for
I
the
agree.
2025 champion, and that is it. That's qualifying done for round 1 of OIDC 2026. So really quick, I just want to thank the people who made this possible. Shell, Red Bull Mobile, Muscat Knights, and the Minister of Culture, Sport and Youth. So, yeah, from me, Mike Leeson, we're going to leave it.
Good
here.
job,
That's
Mike.
qualifying done. The top 32
Big
will
fan
be
of Mike
posted
Leeson.
very
That's a tough
shortly
gig doing
on
this
the
by himself.
OIDC
So
social media.
really
and all
wish,
the videos we share now. We
I would
are
be able
back
to make it out
tomorrow
to do it with him,
evening
but
at
hey,
10
we're doing
past
it here.
4
So.
Omani time. Now make sure check where you are in the world. Omani time. It's 4:10 for the battles. I will see you then, guys. Thank you very much.
I guess we don't get a full qualifying update. Maybe they'll switch to a graphic. We'll see. Shall see. Okay. Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in on this. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subbed yet, please make sure to do so. We're going to update the stream and stuff. We're going to make things a little bit better for tomorrow. I'll try and get the live stream scheduled and stuff so it syncs up and ready to go for tomorrow. Outside of that, I mean, yeah, like I said, sub if you guys want to pick up the Drift Masters or FD posters. Those are up. We've got the hats, both in teal and black colorway, and then the Future of Drifting shirts, which are phenomenal, especially in the colder months right now. So they said they post up top 32 in the OIDC socials. So yeah, we'll fix some stuff. If you have some ideas, feel free to DM me, drop a comment on here. I'll make sure this is available,
and welcome.
and we'll go from there. But thanks again, guys. This was great. I think the time is 7 Eastern. I'm on Eastern, so that's when it's going to be for me.